Hello, y'all. It is Friday evening, and well, Friday evening means Friday. Ooh, I gotta hit the button. The queue is open. The queue is open, as you might have seen. I forgot to hit the button to make it so that it said that the queue was open. Never mind. It's fine. It's Friday, and we're doing viewer levels. But first, I want to check out this indie game that I saw a trailer for on Twitter. Kind of looks like Tory adjacent, you know, sort of a low res, low poly platformer, 3D platformer. I'm thinking let's give it a go, see how we think. Maybe try out a couple of levels, not too much of it, just a little bit. I also have just at top, I think just one card today to start off with, which is that the randomizer roulette is nearly here. This weekend, Sunday, is the randomizer roulette. That is my extra life stream. Gonna be a big long stream, at least 12 hours long. It's going to involve me playing through 4 randomizers, shuffled up to the extent of like I'll be switching games every 5 to 10 minutes randomly between one randomizer and another. I have it set up so I can switch between the different trackers with hotkeys, and I've got guests lined up to come and hang out, and there'll be, you know, donation incentives. I got Bean Boozleds that I can eat. I have a Metal Gear Solid playthrough series that I want to do that has some funny rules and stipulations, which will add a little bit of chaos to the thing. And I also have some Steam codes I can give away to 2 lucky donors who donate at a certain level. I'm thinking $5 for that. It's gonna be a pretty cool Sunday. Hope y'all will come by and watch some. It's I'm sure I'll talk about that later as we get into this. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say up top. Just, you know, the things coming up. Come by and watch. Look forward to all that. Anyway. And for the extra live stream, I will say I'm gonna be pausing the sub goal for that stream, so the sub goal will go away for a bit. Also, I'll change out the direct donations link below with a link to with a link to the place we're donating to, basically. That's how we'll do it. Anyway, that about covers that. Look forward to that. Sunday, 3 p.m., 3 a.m. Ooh, I'm a little tired, folks, but I'm fine for a little bit of a stream. Honestly, I could use I took a little nap beforehand, but it was only a little nap, and I could use a long nap. I could use a long sleep. I also need to get into if possible, I would like to sleep until like the morning, and sleep in a little bit, so that tomorrow, around like so that like on Sunday at 3 p.m. I'm like just getting up. That's the ideal, right? Like just getting up so I can roll on into 3 a.m. If I am like this on Sunday, I'll be very, very tired at the end of the thing, which ain't great. But maybe a 12-hour stream is supposed to be somewhat of a challenge, so fuck. I will try my best, folks, to get on to align my schedule just right. I'm sure, tomorrow I will try my damnedest to sleep in, and I'll try my damnedest on Sunday as well. You know, I'll say, like, usually sleeping in is not a challenge for me. By the way, thanks to Storm Chaser XD and, let me see, that is Melarch for following since the last stream. Both of them followed from other locations, like I believe Storm Chaser followed after the raid on Havocast last night, and Melarch followed while I was watching another streamer named Super Nintendad, who occasionally drops by here and says hello. Anyway, let's check out Lunistice. Take a quick swig of water. I don't expect to play this for too long.
September 2nd, 2453. Almost a full year of simulations with no tangible results. I'm continuing to do small tweaks to the process, but without deeper understanding of the underlying system. I wish we could contact the professor, but communications are still disrupted.
I didn't expect voice acting.
She is responsible for this whole situation after all. At least my quarantine thread seems to be holding up.
All right.
It seems like preparations for the next sample loop are complete. Our next
we're like a
scout, Hana,
like a fox. We're actually, I think, it's
control of the program. I'm, well, not getting my hopes up anymore. But anyway, commencing sample loop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, stage 1, act 1. Maybe we'll do like a stage's worth of the game. All right, so I'm moving around with the thing. She does turn a little weird, this character. Like, I'm sort of like rotating the stick in a circle, and you can sort of see she's taking... I'm sort of... Hang on, I'm like, basically just swinging the stick back and forth. You see she takes a second to, like, turn around. A little bit of weird, like, latency. Let's go ahead and do this. She has a double jump. Huh. I kind of expected to be... The way that there's like a weird amount... Hey, Bowser. There's kind of a weird amount of like latency as far as like you push the stick in a direction and then you move in that direction. You know, like it takes a bit for her to turn. It almost reminds me of Super Mario 64 where, you know, that was early on in the process of 3D platformers and they didn't quite figure out like, oh, just make it so that you push the stick in a direction and you go in that direction. You don't need like a turnaround animation. That's a little bit silly. Doesn't feel too bad though. I like when you hit a guy mid-air. When you hit a guy mid-air, it looks like it gives you a little like further, nice little further boost. It gives you like more height. Maybe we should have gone in there. I think that's not like the end of the level. That's just a bonus. Okay, yeah, we just grabbed that thing. You can take smooth off in the options. Oh, okay, so... Well, how do you mean smooth? Hello, Daramon64. Is that like a graphics thing? Like the CRT filter? Let me see. Ooh, Death Field, that's weird. Gameplay? Always run, maybe. Let's try always run off. See how that feels. Player shadow, we'll turn that on. That's always good to have. Let's not always run. Is this the demo? No, this is the full game. I got the full game. I bought it. It was only $5, so I figured sight unseen, I would just go ahead and get it. Player shadow. Camera. Graphics, CRT filter. Not sure what you mean by smooth. Maybe that's like a demo thing. Like you said, like, thought I was playing the demo. It's not too awkward, the like, turning around thing that I was talking about. Oh, break those. It almost feels like, you know what this feels like? The tailspin. It feels like Mario Galaxy, where you can spin in midair and it not only hits enemies, but also gives you a little bit of extra height. Kind of nice. Helps you like stay up. Good. It doesn't feel bad. Okay, you know what? I'm getting used to it. That's a little awkward. I wanted to turn around, and I couldn't just do that to get that thing. PC or Switch? This is on the Switch. Playing it on the Switch, I figured that, you know, as a low fidelity game, it'd be good to get as like a, you know, handheld Switch type game. That's nice. I wonder how long it is. Like, I've sort of, you know, with the price point, and I think there's even, I saw in the trailer, I think Tori from Tori makes a cameo. I think it might be comparable to that with maybe like a similar amount of levels. So not too long, but shit. The more options came on in the next patch on Switch. Is the more options like a move option? That'd be nice if it, when you hit back, you instead of slow down, you just immediately turned around. I think that would make it feel a lot better if that's what you're saying is coming in a patch. Coming in a patch. Is it? Let me see. Okay, good. I'm losing the latest. So it's an upcoming thing. You're saying. Gotcha. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Maybe I'll wait until that patch hits then, before getting too much deeper into this, because like I said, I'm definitely having trouble with the whole turning thing. On PC, it's already in. Yeah. I'll have to keep an eye on that. See when it hits. Does killing enemies, like, get you anything? I wonder if there's, like... If there's anything for, like, hitting every enemy. Okay, where's the next place? Massianet. Maybe this is like a... Oh, here we go, over here. I like the attack a lot. The attack feels really good. It's just fun hitting these guys, these enemies, as they come at you. And to, like, jump out and like, smack them like that. It's a good feeling. You can even, like, move a little bit after you start it so you can, like, dial it in. I see that those are the checkpoints. I understand that now. I think it helps that a lot of enemies seem like they're designed around to be smacked specifically, because if you jump on them, they have spikes. And, the whole thing. Does the hair mean you can jump on them? They won't spike, therefore? Blech. That's a little... Does the hair mean you can jump on them? The hair might mean that they are safe to jump upon. We should go over there and do that thing, right? Ooh, that's... I just realized you can't look up. Like dogs. You can't... you hit the stick. Oh, it's not that you can't look up, it's just the stick has, like, old-style camera controls. You hit down, you zoom out, you hit up, you zoom in, sorta. That's how it works. Kind of funny, but, you know, I think it might work for this, because it's a little bit more... almost like isometric than, you know, more modern platformers are, if that makes sense. Maybe this is a little bit more like a chameleon twist. As far as like, oh, it's a platformer sort of from a fixed perspective, rather than one where you want to be like constantly moving around the camera and looking around and stuff. Ooh. And yeah, the camera control does allow them to do some stuff like this, where the camera pans around a thing as you run around the thing. Go up here. Whoop. Oh shit, these are spelling out Nana on the side. I just noticed that. Oh, actually, I'm blocking that on for y'all with my image, but basically with my image, my camera. But there's a little panel that has NANA, sort of like Kong letter style. So that seems like a whole thing. I could move myself, but we're gonna go over to Mario Maker in a minute here. One more level. Yeah, why don't we see the first level of the second thing? And it looks like it's Sonic style. We got 2 acts per stage. Let's do one more of these. We'll do stage 2, act 1. Beach Summer. And we'll just do one of them. And then we'll head over to Mario's Maker. Darimon, I wonder. Are you involved with this game? Are you one of the developers? I say one of, I don't know. I honestly didn't look into too much, like, I saw a tweet on this game on Twitter, and the trailer looked good. I didn't look into, like, who actually, like, how big the team was, etc. But I kind of like the way that works with the bubble thing. Gladly. You can also still tutorial. It's on Switch version in Peppa. Just a little gamester. Just a fan of indies then. Gotcha. That's cool too. And I appreciate the help and the information. You know, that's good to know that it's gonna feel a little tighter, you know, within, well, I don't know how long it'll be until that update hits, but when the update hits, it's gonna feel a wee bit nicer. And a little snappier, that's the thing it's gonna do. Now, what's the deal with that? Oh, it looks like it brings you back to where you came. Funny. In this level, we got like a little bit of a mechanic now with bouncy things and also water, and I'm underwater now for some reason. Okay, now I'm not in water. Cool. Basically, it's a one dev game. A few people were involved for stuff around like tracks, some art design stuff, but not really a dev team to speak of. Gotcha. That makes sense. And I'm happy that, like, you know, we are in a place where one person can put together, you know, a nice little 3D game that is rad, you know? Like, a 2D game, you know, like, obviously folks have been making stuff like, you know, Undertale comes to mind as far as, like, an indie game that one person made. But I think it's cool that you can now say the same thing for, like, 3D games. Maybe I'm talking out my ass, and there's been loads of 3D games made by, like, one person. Like, well, Minecraft would be a good example of that, though we don't talk about that one person anymore because he kind of, you know, sucks. You know? Shadow sort of has like a the player Shadow kind of has like a weird circle to it. Interesting. Oop. There we go. Y'all are very informed. We'll do, you know what? We'll finish out the act, and then we'll call it. That'll only take a couple more minutes. Let's finish out the stage, this next stage, and then we'll do it. It's made by a German streamer you've been following for like 12 years. Oh, that's nice. So did the streamer like make it on stream or something? Like do some of the development work live or something? That's cool. A lot of it, yeah. That's rad. I'll say you know, I do a lot of Mario Maker, do a lot of Mario making, but I have always, you know, in the back of my head, thought it would be cool to like make something more, and I've definitely thought like, okay, when I want to take a break from Mario Maker, when I've done as much Mario Maker as I can do, it'd be cool to try to make something, you know, outside of Mario Maker. And well, it's nice that something like that would be, I think, right now would be a cool way to do it, you know, making it on stream and really just sharing that process with the community. I'd be interested in trying that out, seeing if that was fun. Started as a 30-day challenge. Gotcha. That's like a what is it called? A game jam, basically. Correct, yes, a game jam. Alright. And by the way, speaking of Mario Maker, during this whole segment before the Mario Maker viewer levels, the queue is open if y'all want to enter in Mario Maker levels, if y'all have any for me. course, that is never essential. That's not how we do things. That would be ridiculous to require people to have viewer levels for me. How would that even work? You could not enforce it. That would be completely unenforceable. Ah, shit. That tree fucked me up. Okay, so these are cranes that we're collecting. That kind of makes sense because, like, folding 100 cranes or whatever is like a good luck thing, right? It's like something you can do for good luck in, you know, some cultures. Or all cultures? I'm not sure which cultures do that. If it's just, like, Japanese or, like, even if you do that. Or you do that in, like, if like, that's a common thing. But it makes sense as a thing to collect a whole bunch of. Good little collectible. How long was this in development? You say that you've been following the streamer for 12 years. How long is this game that they've been working on it? That is Kodakan. That's it. Kodakan. Off that. Ooh. Well, we gotta go down. There we go. All right. Ah, shit, that was pretty close. Development was a bit chaotic. Lunistice was first supposed to be an entirely different type of game. For what it is now, it's been a little over a year. Maybe 1.5. Huh. What kind of game was the original idea? I guess that's, you know, that's a thing you hear sometimes, that, like, you know, game development can be a bit of a trip, you know. You can start with one idea, and, you know, through iteration and refinement and all, you can end up in a completely different space. There we go, that's the goal. You can end up like, I think famously, the, Dinosaur Planet, Star Fox Adventures Dinosaur Planets, originally that was supposed to be the next world, by the way, it looks like some sort of amusement park, and it looks like there are 7 worlds. It feels... Is that a Sonic thing? Is 7 a Sonic thing? I know there are 7 Chaos Emeralds, but I don't know if there's 7 zones in most Sonic games. And I think there's also, by the way... I'm gonna hit B. Oh shit, maybe I should have played the tutorial. What was up with that? Oh yeah, well. I didn't see the tutorial earlier. You jump, you double jump. You can move slow. I'm not sure why you would want to do that though. Oh, just so you don't fall, I guess. And yeah, attack. And yeah, you can triple jump. Just using the you know, Mario Galaxy style shake. Reset the camera with the thing. It didn't see that. There's an alternative attack? Oh, it's just buttons. Alternative buttons. You can use the shoulders to do the thing instead of face buttons if you want. Space shooter stuff was part of the original idea. Huh. That's interesting. Folks, that's a little bit of Lunistice. Played through the first 4 levels, the first 2 stages. Let's go over to Mario Maker now. I'm gonna switch the game over. Thank you for coming by and watching me check out Lunistice. Seems pretty good. Definitely need to get some control changes in for the to like make it a little more snappy. Apparently that's coming in the patch. I'm looking forward to the patch then. I'll probably wait until the patch comes in before I play more of it. Probably off stream. I like to check out games sometimes on stream and then continuing them, you know, more off stream. Let me go ahead and change the category and also the title. Friday evening viewer levels. All lightning round. Now, you might ask, what do I mean by that? Well, tonight, as it always is, I always end the stream, towards the end of the stream, go into the lightning round. Well, tonight is all the lightning round. And let me explain why that is. That is because this weekend, I'm doing my extra live stream. Great big extra live stream. The first extra live stream I have ever done. You know, it's not been that long since I started streaming, so, you know, that's all coming up. Look forward to that. 4 randomizers, randomly switching between them every 5 to 10 minutes. Should be a chaotic 12 hours. Each of those randomizers is set up so that I should be able to get through them in 2 to 4 hours individually. I don't know what that translates to overall. Maybe 10 hours, maybe like 11. And if we go over, we'll go over. And if we go under, I'll fill with some other games. Maybe like a Jackbox, maybe a Vampire Survivors. Those are 2 games that come to mind for things I want to play more of that I definitely could to fill the time play more of. I actually haven't tried the new Jackbox, so if there's enough folks for Jackbox, we'll do that. There'll also be guests. There'll also be incentives. There'll also be a giveaway of 2 Steam games. Yoku's Island Express, which is like a Metroidvania, pinball Metroidvania. It's very cool and good. And Wargroove, which is sort of an Advance Wars type game, which kind of had some pacing issues when I played it, but maybe they've improved on that, you know, over time. Certainly, I think it's a cool game, Wargroove, even though maybe I fell off a little before the end. And, you know, it'll be one of the games I'm giving away. These codes, by the way, are courtesy of some folks in the Discord for MinMax. MinMax's Discord. I'm doing this as part of the Team MinMax, their extra life team, basically, as part of their community. So, yeah, that's how we do it. Before we get into viewer levels tonight, and we will like to show off some stuff relating to my own level, which I have since the last Mario Maker stream finished revisions on and deleted and re-uploaded. So I talked about it last time. I showed off some revisions that were in progress then, and I can tell you now they are complete and it is re-uploaded. Let me see how many folks have come by. And by the way, y'all want to check it out, here's the code. You can see that right there. Droopman has the world record. Droopman no longer has the first clear anymore, which Droopman did comment on with a little frowny face. I was thinking that when I re-upload, like, oh dang, I would have liked to re-upload it at a time where Droopman could be first clear again, but you know how it is. But still, you know, people seem to be liking it, and you know, like one comment said there, pretty amazing design. Very glowing praise from from someone on Reddit. I'll say of Reddit. I don't use Reddit that much, but I do use it for Mario Maker, for like sharing levels and all that. Sometimes when I wanted to get the levels out to, you know, more folks. And I'll say like the people who are on Reddit doing Mario Maker, they're pretty decent folks. They don't really, not as horrible as you would think, like from Reddit people. That's Reddit kind of has a bad rap. I'll say the Mario Maker community on Reddit, nothing but nice, as far as I can tell, and far as I have seen. Let me show you what's changed here. I'm gonna run through it, and then we're gonna get to the viewer levels after that. Hello, a bit like Raj. How you doing? So Meteor Meltdown, it's a level where swing claws are a big theme, particularly with enemies in them. There's Magikoopas, there's Wigglers, there's blue platforms, and did I say Pokies? There's Pokies as well. Let's go ahead and like go through this and point out things that have changed and what my sort of thought process has been in making these changes. This part is all the same. Some enemies moved here in order to make them so that they wouldn't disappear. That Pokey moved back a little bit so that it would be more likely to be in the right spot. I add some coins here to like show the player that there was a mushroom to get on offer. If that helps a good bit. In this room, nothing changes here, but this section I think was rearranged a fair amount. Here, there was a big change. I changed it so that this guy up there was a little higher, the one on the right, so as to like sort of funnel a player. And this is the biggest change here. This room is brand new. In this room, you can see that there's a 50 that you can get if you jump. Oh, I fucked up and lost my Yoshi. So I have this room set up so that if you like run through it, it's not that hard. But there are like high-risk things you can do to make it a little riskier, which I think is nice. This is kind of similar. This is kind of similar. Hopefully we don't get evil Mario Maker levels. That's true. That's a good. There we go. Another change here is that adjusted. Yeah. So basically, the biggest change here is the brand new room. Live with the claws, don't in the desert. Uncommon things. Yeah, I think it's a good combination. The like running under the claw guys. I think it turned out really nice. Let me pull up the thing again. Since the last time I played, you know, sometimes when you load up the game, it doesn't load up the last level you were making. Wish it would. That would always be, to me, preference, so I don't have to, like, go pull it up. Just go over here. So yeah, for this room in particular, let's talk about the two things that really changed here. One, I wanted to make it so that you're sort of funneled downwards here. So as a result, you're more likely to go down, and also it does make it so that if you go to the side, you're less likely to get like snapped into this hook here, which, you know, you'll end up taking a hit if you do so, which I think makes it a little bit nicer. I will say, for speedrunning purposes, for like world record purposes, you can still go over, but you have to do a triple jump to go over in one bound, which I think that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun to me. You could also, if you have Yoshi, you know, use Yoshi. Let me just take an example, drop down a Yoshi real fast. Let's say you have Yoshi. Say you have Yoshi here. Oh. I was okay. You know what? Thank you for the follow, Gamer Josh. You're working on the last level of your Super World. How's the stream going? It's going well. I will say I probably should have tested that particular use case because, oh, those coins block you from doing what I described you can do, which is lick up this guy. Should I do another delete re-upload and like do a slight adjustment there? I don't know if that's worth, but that is more awkward than I thought because I literally did not test that. See, that's why you always test little bits of design that you think are like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You like Toad? Okay, I'll do Toad. Thank you for the channel point redemption. That's why you always test. That's why you always test before you. It is possible, but slow to look it up. I guess something more like this would be ideal. But that does sort of like, yeah, I think that's how you just have to do. Maybe one higher would work. What's the name of the level is gonna be? The name of the level is, Koopaverse. Yeah, I think that's how you gotta do. Wait, how does this... Maybe it does work fine, because... Let me try one more time. Inconsistent, maybe. I tested your level so much because you managed to put cheese in it. Gotcha. I don't really mind cheese so much, but for me it's a matter of like trying to make levels as... Okay, so it is possible to do, but these 3 coins in particular do have a tendency to get in the way. I think I do want to delete them. Maybe something like that. Let me see how that feels. No, this still gets in the way. Fuck. I might make another adjustment on the level, but I think that's the only thing. Use dev exits, but only if you find hidden blocks with vines or keys. Gamer Josh. Not something I would do. You know, my levels are pretty traditional as all hell, but you know, hey, whatever works for you. I think I'll do a delete upload, and you know, I'll say, what am I doing here? I'll delete upload that at some point. I think a little tweak is necessary to get it exactly where it needs to go. By the way, Droopman, I think I'll message Droopman because Droopman was kind of bummed over not being first clear anymore. I'll message Droopman and tell him that, like, hey, if you want, you know, you can join the Discord, and maybe there should be a Discord role for level uploads. Maybe that would be a good idea, actually. Like a Discord role if you want to be notified when I upload a level. If you had that, and you were interested in being first clear, you could absolutely go claim the first clear as soon as I put in a level. That sounds like an idea. I'll DM Droopman and tell him that I'll whisper Droopman and tell him that that's gonna be a thing, and also that I'm thinking just one more quick revision. One more quick revision. Hey Adrian, how's it going? Viewer levels. We gotta do a bunch of them tonight. I see we got four in the queue, and like I said, on account of the big extra live stream this weekend, today we're doing all lightning round. So we're starting out in the lightning round. During the lightning round, and let me tell you how this works, how viewer levels works. If you're here when your level comes up, I give you the full time of day, which during the lightning round means 5 tries, refreshing the checkpoints, 7 for subs, and also for the first level of the night. That's not in sudden death. If you're not here, I still play the level, but I do so in very nearly, but not quite sudden death, wherein I only have 2 tries to beat the level, which is quite a bit fewer, you see. That's how it works. That's how we do things here. I think that's a pretty fun compromise between valuing people who are here and playing more levels that we otherwise wouldn't play. Let's go ahead and get the first level up. Go ahead and hit next. The first level is by H Dragonoki, who says lightning round. Yes, and Ace Dragonoki, by the way, you get the. Hey, Droopman. I was just saying. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Didn't mean to pull up the thing. I was just saying that I found a small issue in my level. Meteor Meltdown, and I'm thinking about delete re-uploading. I saw your comments saying that you're no longer first clear, and I'm telling you, Droop Man. I'm gonna put up a thing. I'm gonna make a role in the Discord where if you want notifications on level uploads, on my level uploads, you can like join that role, and you'll get a notification when I upload the level, when I re-upload it. At which point you can go get the first clear. How does that sound? Is that something you're interested in? Let me just do the command for the Discord. There's the Discord if y'all want to join and hang out and you can opt into notifications for these streams, as well as I will at everyone for the Sunday stream. For like big event streams like the Extra Life ones, I use everyone, but otherwise it's all you have to opt in for most notifications, and you can even opt into specific things, like if you only want to hear about Mario Maker streams or full playthroughs or randomizers. Whenever I do randomizer stuff, those are all options. Anyway, bring up the bonus heads. Like I was saying, there are bonus heads, and you can see that there's a variety of options, from ones that are Mario related to ones that are not Mario related. The ones that are not Mario related are a lot less likely to show up. There's 5 copies of every Mario head for every single set of heads that isn't Mario. Like you see those 2, they're the DKC 1 heads. Let me pull up the blocks to the thing. Sorry you missed Monday. You were really tired that day. Understandable. I've been really tired lately too. Waluigi! We got Waluigi heads. Let's go ahead and play Ace Dragonoki's level. Hell yeah. 6S. I took a nap before the stream, and oh my god, I was so considering, like, oh god, I want to keep sleeping. I don't want. I knew it was. I told myself it was just gonna be a nap, but goddamn, I wanted to continue sleeping, and I'm glad I got up and actually set up the stream at the regular stream o'clock, the regular stream time on Fridays. Ooh, nice music. We got like a setup for the music here. Grab a quick drink. Nice. Holy shit. Oh! For a second I was thinking like Dry Ruins, right? This is the song from Dry Ruins, but Obviously, there's Dry Dry Ruins in Paper Mario, but this is Dry Dry Ruins Mario Kart. Right, right. Yeah, it's Mario Kart Wii, that's right, Gamer Josh. It's sick. You've done a great job here. Incredible. Also, it's funny that you have this set up where you have to avoid the fire flowers. Oh god. That is surprisingly harrowing considering you're not avoiding death, you're just avoiding power-up. That's fun. Also, you know what? Fuck, that's a bit of clever design because every time you collect one, whenever you collect a power-up, it becomes easier, like, going through the second time because there's one less power-up in the way. So it's not just clever design, it also means that the level gets easier the more times you mess up. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's just a bit of really clean and like efficient design. Ooh. It's a difficulty curving system. Yeah. That is sick. That is, I think, one of the best balloon levels I've ever seen. You did a fantastic job, and also the music. Ooh, baby, that's you know, I've said before that you know, like a level of the stream, like a level of the week type thing would be a cool thing to institute on this channel. It was an incredible piece of work. Good shit. Wow. Yeah, that's just like damn, dude. Wow. Anyway, let's go ahead and see the next level. I'm gonna hit complete in chat. I'm gonna go ahead and hit next. The music was also so good. Yeah. You did a just bang up job in all together, every aspect of that level, hitting on all. You know, you might say it was hitting on all cylinders. You get it because it's a Mario Kart. It's Mario Kart music. Hitting on all cylinders, folks. Do y'all like puns? I got these things. They're like cue cards with things I want to talk about on them. Let me pull one up. I don't have that many this stream, but you know, this will not be too long of a stream. So let's just play the first one. I've started Pokemon Violet. I got Pokemon Violet last night and played after the stream. I played after last night's stream. I played like the first hour or so while watching a video on YouTube. And hour or two, I would say. A little bit of a slow start, but seems alright. Caught a bunch of Pokemon. Wandering around the first area. Haven't got to the part where you actually ride the bike yet. But, sort of looking forward to it. Obviously, you know, you might have heard stuff about it, like, the performance is a little rough, but, you know, I'll say, like, it's more committed to being, like, in the world and immersive than, like, previous Pokemon games, like, more so than, like, Sword and Shield, and I think that is... You know, I appreciate the ambition. You know, I appreciate that they're trying something, they're going for something new. And like, the people have been a little mixed on it so far, but I'm optimistic. I still look at it and go, like, you know, I've been talking about, like, I've been talking about a little, I've been looking at my top 10 list for the year, and I'm definitely looking at Pokemon going, like, it could probably make top 10. Pokemon, the previous, like, main Pokemon games have made my top 10 list. Like, I think when Pokemon, what was the Sun? Pokemon Sun/Moon, that one made my top 10 that year. It was kind of low, but it made it onto the top 10. Pokemon Sword Shield, that made my top 10 a little bit higher than the previous game did. And, you know, this one, I think it could make even higher if it was really, really good. And, you know, I've seen the leaks. I've seen that there are some really cool Pokemon. Maybe. And I've also, you know, I'll say, like, starting up Pokemon, I was kind of surprised because I've been looking at the leaks so much to see Pokemon that I hadn't seen leaked or hadn't seen, like, the leaks of. Or maybe I just, like, missed when they originally were announced. Like, there was some bug that had, like, a big web ball that was, like, it was holding onto. And I said, like, I've never seen that Pokemon before. Looks kind of cool. I will catch it. I put out some levels that did not make the set for the Super World. Yeah, let's do... Ooh, should we do the Christmas tree way? Or should we save that for Christmas? You are buying a Switch OLED soon. Gonna make better levels. Are you using the touchscreen like you can on the Lite? Or do you have Joy-Cons Pro controllers? I have a Pro controller. And typically, you know, I'll say, like, personally, I just make with the sticks now. That was sort of a learning curve getting into Mario Maker 2. Like, you know, going from the touchscreen stuff in the first game, which I'll say, like, Mario Maker on a touchscreen makes perfect sense, right? Makes perfect sense on a touchscreen. Makes a little less sense on a controller, but personally, I've gotten so much used to using the controller to make that it's not really a concern. And honestly, when I'm, like, handheld, I'm still using this stick. I'm still using stick and stuff. I do have, like, a touch, like, stylus for, like, touchscreen stuff, but I don't use it that often, since I, you know, use a stick to make stuff, mostly. Alright, let's do this. A nice, simple, old theming. You're way slower using a touchscreen. Not using a touchscreen, but you might try it. You know, it's a process, you know. It might take you a while to, like, get it down pat, but I'll say I managed just fine. I'm not really sure, like, the efficacy as far as, like, if it's more or less efficient. That was the first death, right? Oh no, indeed. Again, we're doing the lightning round. We're doing it for the whole stream tonight. Whenever I die, we'll lose a life. And whenever we lose all our lives, we'll have to move on to the next level. Ooh, I like that. A little bit of sliding. I will say, though, for anyone curious, just because I can't finish a level during a stream, just if we run into a level I can't finish, don't take that to mean that I won't ever play it or won't ever finish it. You can absolutely resubmit it. You can even resubmit it within the same stream, or outside the lightning round on a future stream if you so please. The lightning round just makes things fun and keeps things moving. You're not wasting a level if you submit during the lightning round. I want to make that clear for folks. Feel like I'm delayed. Audio sounds right to me. Is the game audio weird? Let me it sounds right to me, but it could be wrong for y'all. Let me do a quick. Oh, you just mean the chat is delayed. Gotcha. You don't mean the audio is delayed. You just mean that you're behind as far as the thing goes, Droopman. Gotcha. Cool. You're at the halfway point of the last level of your Super World. That is an amazing accomplishment. That is amazing, Gamer Josh. Why can't you go in the red type? Oh, you can. I was just... You do. You can and you do. That is the way forward. I was just jumping... I was just testing, like, the latency to see that the, you know... When you see Toad jump, are you hearing the thing, basically? You don't see the green arrow. How do you mean green arrow? The toolbar was covering it. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. It's a big pipe, so it's kind of high up. Also, it was, I don't know that the toolbar was covering it. I think it might just been like off screen, you know, like that, off screen. Okay. Next level is let's see the next level. You wish Yellow Toad was in the game. That'd be cool. They should add more characters if they do like Mario Maker, the Mario Maker 3. Add more characters and also more crossover items. I think that'd be really cool. A bit like Raj. Or a bit like Raj. Like Raj? Or Raj? Probably Raj, right? A bit like Raj. Please confirm you're here. And we'll play your level. Mini and Mega. I would like, you can play your most recent level. You got it, you got it. I would like for, I've always said this. Mario Maker 3, my #1, like, requested item is, I want this item. It's a crossover item. It's similar to Link. Similar to Link, but it's not Link. It's not a suit. It's not a costume. It's barrel cannons. I want barrel cannons Donkey Kong Country in this game. Give me barrel cannons. I want automatic ones. I want ones that you press the button for. I want you to be able to put them on rails. I want you to be able to, like, control which way they point. I want ones that rotate automatically, like, you know, boop, 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 you know, like in DKC. I want just a whole suite of options, and that would be, oh, that'd be so killer. That'd be incredible. Man, I love DKC, and if I had the option to use barrel cannons in levels, man, I would probably use them a lot. I would probably use them a lot in just about little ways every so often. All right. Pom Pom's hat, Power Hat Manor. Very nice. I would use so many hats. And by the way, folks, let me say, just you could continue getting levels in until the end of the stream, by the way, until the queue is closed. Feel free to submit additional levels after your level is played. That is all fine and good. We are, of course, doing the lightning round. Will you ever stream DKC Tropical Freeze? I'll tell you, Droop Man, I actually have already done Tropical Freeze on stream. I did it like middle of last year, actually. This year. Jeez, it's been a long year. It was like last March, last April that I did it. It was a stream series in which I did DK64 and DK Tropical Freeze at the same time, and I did like 3 levels of Tropical Freeze, followed by 3 golden bananas of the other game of DK64, which was a fun way of playing both of those games. You know, playing through Tropical Freeze, you know, 1 level at a time, really savoring it, and also just trying to get those 3 golden bananas as fast as I humanly could in DK64. Made it a little bit more interesting going through DK64 like that, having a concrete goal every time we went into it. Just okay. Switch or Wii U version? I was playing the Switch version on stream. I was playing the Switch version. For DK64, I was playing it on Wii U. So I was able to have both of those games open at the same time because, you know, I was playing them on different platforms. Do you put in mushrooms into the checkpoint flag like I do, Gamer Josh? Fucking, you know it, man. 100% I do that every time. I love, that's how a checkpoint should work to me. It was the default in the first game, and I think it was absolutely correct. I absolutely, every time I make a level, that's one of the rules I make for myself. Just every checkpoint is gonna have a mushroom. My other rule that I make for myself is that the other rule I make for myself is I put an arrow before the end to sort of, and that's the only place I use like those background arrows, by the way. I put an arrow before the end, pointing you and saying like, hey, you're near the end of the level. Similar to like DKC does it, and also Super Mario World does it as well, which in retrospect makes sense. DKC sort of got a lot of ideas from Mario World, and it makes sense that was one of them. But I'll tell you, when I started doing that, I didn't realize that I totally forgot that World does it as well. Hey, NSGRSXRGNX. How you doing? Thank you for the level. You do it because you make levels like Super Mario Brothers Wii, and that game does that. Absolutely, yeah. You gotta, you know, take inspiration where you can. And I'll say, like, you know, in my levels, I structure them. I structure them usually around like a 2-arc structure. You know, there's a first half and a second half, and that is how DKC 1, 2, and 3 does it. And that's how I like to do it. If you're ever wondering, like, why don't you put in a second checkpoint in most of your levels, the answer is DKC does it the other way, or at least the original 3 did. And, you know, that's my guiding light, is how did DKC do it? That's how I would like to do it as well. There are exceptions. There's levels I've done with repeating checkpoints where it made sense. And there's one level where there was one level that I did where it made perfect sense to do. Where it's, I like this, by the way. You have the option of several helmets. And there was one level where it made sense to do 2 checkpoints. And I just did it. And it worked great. That might be one of my best levels, honestly. But usually, 1 checkpoint is how I like to do. I always feel weird if like a second checkpoint. I always feel like as you go forward in the level, each segment has to be longer than the previous one. So the first half is like usually around 40 seconds long, and the second half is more like a minute or 2, or maybe like 90 seconds at tops, and maybe like 90 seconds to a minute to 90 seconds, right? And I would feel weird putting in like a final checkpoint and having the last area only be like 30 seconds long or something. I feel like the last area should be the longest area, right? Maybe that's just my hang-ups as far as like how I like to do things. Thank you for the level, Pom-Pom's Power Hat Manor. That was quite good, a bit like Raj. Let me go ahead and hit complete. Thank you for the level. Go ahead and hit complete and hit next. And by the way, you can always resubmit and put yourself back into queue. Adrian is up. Adrian is a subscriber. So let me go ahead and and do this myself. Oh, Dripman also played it. Nice. And look at that, you got Luigi heads. Let me pull up a card and talk about it while I am punching in the code. I've been playing more God of War Ragnarok. Haven't played it since the last stream, but I have played it since the last Mario Maker stream. So let me say, for folks that didn't hear yesterday, I have come around a little bit on the game. I was kind of down on it on Monday, but I got to a part where the story was starting to kick into gear. Things were starting to get interesting, and you know, I'm now sort of interested in where it's going. I will say I'm sort of probably gonna focus a little more on Pokemon, but you know, what is the blooper nanny? What do you mean, Gamer Josh? What do you mean, blooper nanny? Blooper nanny? If that's a pun, I'm not picking up on it. If you want to like drop the punchline, go ahead. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. It's electric. Anyway, God of War seems good. It's picking up. Looking forward to playing more of that in the coming weeks. Fuck. It's a customization of blooper in the course maker. Oh, I see what you mean. The blooper that has like a bunch of guys following it. I lost a life there. We gotta jump over these whirlwinds. I've used that, the blooper nanny. Well, I've used it once at least. I might have used it a couple of more times. My second to last level, Cold Ice Comet, used the blooper nannies. And I think a pretty unique way, pretty novel way. Y'all should check out Cold Ice Comet. You know, obviously, my maker code is always on the screen during viewer levels, so I'll punch that in and check it out. Well, we lost like 2 power-ups there, but we're alright. Good. There's a checkpoint. Checkpoint refreshes our doodads. Refreshes our lives. I think that water is dangerous. We need to not go into it. Is there another Nintendo console coming? I did hear that they were talking about like, oh, whenever we do a next console, we want to focus on original experiences, not so much with the ports anymore. Which to me just says like, now, I've heard some people read that as like, oh, they're gonna break backwards compatibility. I read that as, oh, they're gonna maintain backwards compatibility, and now that they've basically done the, you know, all the backwards compatibility they need to make. Which one is one of your favorites? Cold Ice Comet? Thank you, Droop Man. Cold Ice Comet or the latest one? I think that one turned out really nice, Cold Ice Comet. Honestly, I think just about every one of my levels turns out pretty fucking nice once it's been through, you know, once it's been through the whole process. Yep, Cold Ice Comet indeed. And also sometimes, you know, might require a couple of iterations. But Cold Ice Comet, the big inspiration, by the way, it's sort of a level inspired by, DKC2's, shit, what's it called? Rambi Rampage? Is that it? Rambi Rampage? It's not Rambi Rumble, is it? I think it's Rambi's... It's a level where you climb up, and then you become Rambi and you go down in the second half. First half is vertical, second half is downwards, basically, in that level. Thank you, Adrian. That was quite a good number. You heard something about a Nintendo Switch 2? Yeah, that's not what they announced. Apparently there was an interview where they were talking like, oh, we're gonna focus on new experiences going forward. Which, to my mind, says like, oh, they're gonna make it so that they don't lose. You like Mushroom Mile as well? Yeah, that one's really nice as well. I like how Mushroom Mile is nice and like straightforward. It's not complicated. It's just really good, nice ass platforming that flows really well and is fun and light in a good way. Nice, Adrian getting another level in. Droopman is up. Droopman just said something, so that is perfect. Whoops. I accidentally hit the wrong hotkey. That can happen sometimes. We're still in the lightning round, folks. Let's continue at it. Let me pull up another card and talk about what's on it. So, next couple of Fridays. We've been doing... I'll tell you, I've been doing these Friday Mario Maker streams for a good long while, since like last summer I started doing the Friday streams. So actually it hasn't been like 6 months yet, I don't think, since I started these, but I will say I'm gonna have to take the next couple of Fridays off for reasons. Next Friday is the day after Thanksgiving, and wouldn't you know it, we're doing Thanksgiving dinner on Friday, next Friday, so I'm not gonna be here Friday. I thought about doing like a morning stream, like a lunchtime stream, but probably would be better to just, you know, go to Thanksgiving, like go to the Thanksgiving a little earlier. I don't know like when exactly Thanksgiving stuff will start, you know, at my sister's place. But yeah, next Friday, gonna be... You're so close to the end gamer, Josh, that's great. Eating stream? Yeah, that'd be awkward, I'll tell you. Between you and me, folks, I haven't exactly mentioned to my family that I do a Twitch channel. I haven't exactly mentioned it, so it'd be weird to spring it on them and be like, oh, by the way, you're live on the internet, and there might be some people watching. Haven't exactly told them that I'm a Twitch affiliate or I have have all that business. I mean, it's all on Twitter, so they could find out if they were to happen to look. And I know they've looked at my Twitter before and gone like, hey, maybe don't retweet things they're like super political. And I said like, nah, I'm gonna do what I want. You know, that'd be weird. I'm sort of like bracing for the moment that they go like, hey, what the fuck? What is this shit? And maybe the thing is they don't understand Twitch, so maybe they wouldn't even give a shit. Maybe they wouldn't even understand or think like, it's probably not a big thing. I don't know. But yeah, don't expect a stream on that day. No eating stream, none of that. And the Friday after that, there is an anime movie that is hitting one day in theaters, and that one day is Friday, so no Friday stream that week either. So 2 Fridays in a row, I'm gonna be missing. And also, I have been totally looking at a calendar and thinking like, you know what would be nice? What if, today I was thinking about something, and I thought, what if I drove down to San Antonio and went to Six Flags Fiesta Texas? I've sort of been in the mood for some theme park stuff, and I've heard a lot of good things about Fiesta Texas. What if I drove 5-6 hours and like rented a hotel room and you know, spent a day at Six Flags Fiesta Texas? I know that they basically have like a bunch of stuff that's like built out around like a cliffside. Like there's a cliff, and I don't like a lot of rides are like built alongside the cliff, and it's really cool. I've seen like videos and YouTubers talking about how cool that theme park is. And I was thinking like maybe I could go out and like you know, spend a day or two there. And you know, the weekend is the best time to do that. Maybe another Friday stream might be canceled as well, or not happen. But I'll tell you, I'll try to schedule around that. I'll try to schedule something else. Maybe a Thursday stream, maybe something else. I do have, since Thanksgiving dinner is not on Thanksgiving, I can do a Thanksgiving stream. Maybe we'll do Thanksgiving viewer levels. I'm not sure if anyone will be around since, you know, probably most people have their own Thanksgiving things to attend to, but we'll see. That sounds like a thing. Go on the craziest ride first and work your way down. Yeah, I guess that'd be smart because that, you know, probably lines form up fastest around the biggest rides. Airship Showdown by Droopman. Let's play the level. Oh, and by the way, Droopman, I saw you say, you're one of the best I've seen when it comes to level names. Thank you. I tend to look to my, you know, that's another case where I look to like Rare, and I look to Rare for inspiration, and I try to think of a good alliteration, rhyme, or perhaps some sort of pun. I try to make it so that it captures the spirit of a level. And also, each level has a world name and a level name as well. Like in the case of the current world I'm working on Koopaverse. Koopaverse is the name of the world, and the levels are things such as Arsenal Antics, which is, you know, sort of a throwback to Animal Antics, except with Arsenal instead of Animal. It's you get every one of the helmets in that level. That's why it's Arsenal. Cold Ice Comet, that has a little bit of alliteration, and also has a nice sort of cadence to it, sort of rolls off the tongue. Cold Ice Comet. Feels nice. Latest one, of course, has alliteration. Alliteration is the easiest one to do. Rhymes are harder. And personally, as far as like level names go, I feel like I could use more rhymes. I'm always looking at my level names and going like, alliteration, alliteration, did alliteration here, little more alliteration. Occasionally, I should do a rhyme. I'm doing the flag stuff now. You're at the almost. Gamer Josh, let's go. Happy for you. Do you want me to play your last level, or would you want me to, you know, continue on with your super world wherever I am at? And, you know, eventually make my way to that final level. Whichever way is cool, of course. GG, GG indeed. Nice level. Nice traditional. I thought the boss fight was nice. Good old Bowser Jr. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and hit complete. Go ahead and hit next. NSGRSXRGNX, you are up. That is a mouthful. Your name, it's a mouthful. I'm sure you know this. Let me I'm gonna pull up another card. I believe NSGRXSXRXRGNX. Mouthful. Has just talked a bit about Six Flags. So they are there. So yeah, let's do that. I have considered other things, like, you know, I would like to go to SeaWorld in Orlando, the Orlando SeaWorld, at some point. I know there is a SeaWorld in San Antonio, and initially when I was thinking like, oh, Fiesta, Texas, oh, there's also a SeaWorld there, but then I Googled it and looked up a video on YouTube and found someone like talking about the park and telling me like, oh, it's actually really garbage. And they talked about how there's only 6 roller coasters, and like 3 of them are clones. One of them is a Batman clone, which, you know, I live nearby Six Flags over Texas, so I already have access to a Batman if I so pleased. So that was nothing to me. The other 2 are like just sort of kiddie rides. The other 2 clones, and you know, for the 2 roller coasters that SeaWorld San Antonio has, apparently one is kind of really uncomfortable, kind of a really uncomfortable like simple roller coaster. Okay, so we got a intermediate speed run, 500 seconds, 0% clear rate. Oh boy. Well, we got 5 tries to do it, folks. I heard that one of the roller coasters was kind of really uncomfortable, so it didn't really have any padding, so the airtime hills end up being really uncomfortable. And the other one is really good. Well, there's like a family coaster that is like kind of boring, they're saying, but there is one really good wooden coaster, which, yeah, I'm not going to a park just for one really good wooden coaster. No, thank you. I need like 5 coasters or like 4 coasters in a park for me to spend a whole day, I think, since, well, unless it's like Universal style, like that quality of like hybrid rides or like screen rides, I can't see myself spending a day at a park without, like, a bunch of roller coasters. Need a bunch of really good ones. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, God. I'm not gonna count that one because... You know what? I'll count one of them. I'll count that one. Let's go. Run to the right. What? Okay, that's the second one. Run left. Is this like a test? A test door? What? Okay, so this if you want to test the second half. What? Oh, wow. I can see why this has a 0% clear rate, buddy. Wow. Ooh. No, that's not how you do it. I don't know. That was all 5 of our tries. Shit. This is wild. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do in the lightning round, I think. Also, I think it might be a 3-lap situation. I think it might be a 3-lap situation where you have to go around the horn 3 times. Is my guess, because... Let me see. There was a clear condition, right? And the clear condition was collect 3... Let me see that. Yeah, 3 1-up mushrooms. I bet you can only get 1 1-up mushroom per time around the horn. So I think you have to go through 3 or 4 times. It is not 3 laps? Okay, cool. I guess... Okay, I'm a little too pessimistic there. Well, if you want to resubmit and give us another try, that is an option. In the meantime, let's go around, go to the next level. Next level is by Lord Bowser. Lord Bowser, please confirm. While Bowser is confirming, I'll pull up another card and talk about what's on. Ooh, this was big news the other day. Is big news even still. Did you hear about the massive Twitter exodus? Geez, Twitter has been a whole situation, huh? There's Bowser, fantastic, we're good. Geez, so Twitter has been a whole thing. Elon Musk bought it a few weeks ago, a week or 2 ago, and basically, the other day, he laid down the thing. Hey, Nugu Kaza, how's it going? He laid down a ultimatum saying like, okay, everyone has to agree to be super hardcore, work 80-hour weeks, probably work during Thanksgiving, you know, go hardcore, go all out, no such thing as a normal work week. We're gonna have to get hardcore if Twitter is to survive because, you know, I just spent $55 billion on it, and I want my fucking money back. And, he said that to Twitter and said, like, either you sign up to be, like, hardcore, no good work conditions, or you leave and you get 3 months severance right now. Which, first off, that's illegal in like, the EU and, like, Europe in general. Like, in Britain, I believe that is also illegal. So, like, if you are in the EU and you are a Twitter employee, you can totally sue and get, like, 12 months more of, you know... Get not just 3 months of wages, get like 12 additional months on top of that, because you are not allowed to do that. That is not a thing you can do, sight unseen. And also, like, honestly, it does sound like a better deal than working for Elon Musk, just getting 3 months of pay. You know, 3 months of, what's that I say? 3 months of, 3 months pay. And being able to not work for Elon Musk and not have to work 80-hour weeks and probably get a job that pays better. You know, that's there's plenty of out there. I don't know what he was thinking, other than like, oh, I want to reduce the head count, and looks like he was very successful. There was a lot of talk of like, play newest, gotcha. Oh shit, another candy cane level, another winter-themed level. there was a lot of talk of like the whole entire teams being gone, like of like signing off. It sounded like 80% of everyone that remained left, and 50% of people were laid off. Shit, were laid off to begin with. So like that just leaves like 10%, like under 1,000 people work at Twitter now, and entire critical core teams were let go. A bit like Raj is asking for Luigi. You got it. Next time we die, or next time I finish a level and move on to the next one, you will see Luigi. I like the theming here. The candy canes, they're really nice. Feels a lot like shit. Feels a lot. It doesn't feel like shit. It feels great. It feels great. It feels a lot like Christmas. That's what it feels like. It's a good thing they put their comments in the code. Yeah, I hope that for anyone who remains, like, man, you know, Elon Musk has said, like, oh, it's all about Twitter has all sorts of engineering problems, and that's why I think it's bad. I don't think Twitter had engineering problems, but goddamn, when you lay off that many people, when that many people leave, a lot of institutional knowledge goes with it. Goes with it. That was a fantastic Christmassy level. I think the theming was fantastic. It really gives you the Christmas spirit. You know, like, that is some... I often talk about flavor. Dude should keep focused on going to Mars. Motherfucker, if you are willing to get on a... after seeing, like, how fast Twitter has melted down under Elon Musk's, stewardship. If you are willing to get on a rocket ship that guy is, like, setting up, is like, making, then whatever happens to you, man, that's in God's hands, you know? That's go with God, go with, you know what I mean? Just, his rocket ships are good, though. Man, with the way he carries on and the way that he operates and his engineers, just yelling things like, go and print out all your lines of codes and bring it to me. I need to see your lines of codes to know if you're a good engineer. It's like, this fucking guy. You know, I saw a good tweet that was joking, like, with the way his stewardship of Twitter has gone, you know, I would expect the Mars colonists to turn to cannibalism even before the rockets leave Earth. Even before they leave Earth, they'll be eating each other in the thing. Mining the asteroid belt is the next gold rush. Maybe, but I don't think it'll be his ass doing it. His ass, you know... The thing that people have sort of pictured when they picture Elon Musk for ages is like, they picture Tony Stark in a cave hammering on a rocket ship with a hammer. And the reality is he's just some asshole who hires a bunch of employees who know what they're doing, that manage to do a good job in spite of Elon Musk. And sometimes they don't even do that. I mean, look at Tesla. It's sort of melting down. You know, Elon Musk probably has had a hand in doing things and making decisions as far as like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. We're gonna cut out we're not gonna use IR for our cars. We're just gonna use visual, and you know, maybe that's part of why the you know, you get so many issues with self-driving. You get so many like cases where Tesla's just driving to fucking trucks or whatever. There was like a horrible thing in China where like a Tesla uncontrollably went on a rampage. There's been some real shit. It helped to accelerate the electric cars. You know, I'll say like Elon has been good about investing in things that were going to take off, but I wouldn't attribute that to him. I think that's, you know, clearly he is not a good manager. He has just had a really good eye for like emerging industries, you know? You're uploading the course, Gamer Josh? Even though they were bailed out by the government, Yeah. See ya on Monday with more Lambos. Lord Bowser, I will say, I am doing the big stream on Sunday. By the way, I'm doing a huge stream on Sunday. That is the randomizer roulette. It's for Extra Life and it'll go 12 hours. I'm not sure about Monday. I think we will. I think we will do Monday stream as normal. We'll see about that. I might be tired though, but also I do have time off, so I can just sleep through Monday and wake up bright and fresh for the stream and even play some video games. I'll probably be fine. Anyway, point is, like, it seems like whole entire critical teams are leaving. Elon Musk has said, like, he thinks that Twitter's problems can be chalked up to engineering, and I don't think that was true. But after losing and hemorrhaging so much talent and so much of their staff, I think they now do have massive engineering issues. And also, you know, just the amount of changes and amount of, like, new features he has, like, rushed through. It's unstable as all get out, you know? Like, people have been seeing, like, weird glitches, like being able to retweet private accounts, tweets disappearing on them. Like, when you load up the tweet page, it'll sometimes be like, tweet is not available. I've seen reports of people saying, like, oh, the replies have sometimes been above the tweet rather than below the tweet. It's bizarre. Like, the amount of things that are breaking left and right, and just know that, like, entire, like, core framework teams, like, core teams that, like, were responsible for, like, the foundational components of Twitter are gone, have left, have said, okay, we're taking the 3 months of pay and leaving. We're done. Goodbye. Salutes. Apparently in the Slack, in the Twitter Slack, they were all, like, posting salute emotes to say that they were gone, and, you know, like, fucking I salute ya. I salute you guys, the Twitter employees. I salute you too. You did a good job, and fucking whatever happens from here, that's on Elon. And everyone who remains, which I hear, unfortunately, a lot of those who remain are on visas, so, you know, they sort of have no choice but to remain at Twitter, or, you know, get another job within a month, or they have to be deported, unfortunately, which is fucked up. I feel really bad for everyone who's on visa, who is stuck at Twitter. That is just a real mess. Just a real mess. Oof. Oof. A bit like Raj. Been talking about Elon Musk in the chat. Fantastic. Know that you are here. I got one more card that's related to Elon. Did you hear about Elon Musk's improvised summit of labor code violations? I wanted to talk about this because this broke, like, today. The thing that I talked about just now was what happened yesterday, which I didn't see before I started the stream, before I started yesterday's stream, so I would have talked about it then if I had. But apparently since then, he has said, like, okay, everyone, get a presentation together that justifies the code changes you do, some code changes you have done, and talk about how they are good changes. And I want them to be done in person. And, you know, if you're not in San Francisco, if you're, like, too far to drive, I understand if you want to do it remote, but let me tell you, I would suggest that you get on a plane and come to San Francisco. You have until midnight. Which is like, you hear that and you go like, what? You are asking everyone to jump on a plane and fly to San Francisco with literally less than 24 hours notice? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Dude went down a rabbit hole in some cute conspiracy site and now he is spoiled. Yeah, man, like, do you not understand that, like, most people can't just jump on a plane and fly somewhere? Like, usually that takes some planning. You know, usually you gotta pack, you gotta like book a flight, preferably in advance, where the prices are not too expensive. It's Thanksgiving, so flights are really busy right now to begin with. It's really not a good time to be flying, to, like, do extra flying right now. My nose is irritable. And just like, I know he said it was optional, but he also said it with the tone of like, if you want your job, you will come to San Francisco and kiss my feet. You know, you will come to this improvised summit. He sounds like the worst boss humanly imaginable. The best thing that could happen to any such company would be to, you know, not have his attention and have it so that he just like was a absentee operator, you know, not exactly making any decisions on a day-to-day basis, not interfering at all. That would be ideal. I don't know why he wants to eliminate more people. He just lost nearly everyone. Apparently he's looking to like lose more people. Adrian has traveled from NYC to Miami. You have taken the bus rather than flying 90% of the time. Wow, I've mostly flown. Though, like I said, I was thinking about like driving to San Antonio, which you know, I haven't done many like long like intercity drives. Mostly I drive within the Metroplex. That's what we call DFW in DFW. We call it the Metroplex. That's Dallas-Fort Worth, by the way. We call it the Metroplex because there's a lot of little cities there, and not all of them are Dallas or Fort Worth. In fact, most of them are not. For 30 hours on a bus? Dang, that's a lot. Anyway, man, all the stuff about Twitter is like frightening, and most people right now are on Twitter like just shouting out like, okay, you can find me here, here, here. You can find me over there. I might be on Mastodon. I'm not going to be on Mastodon, by the way. I think it sucks. Mastodon sounds like it sucks. Co-host sounds like worst Tumblr. Personally, if you want to know where I'm going to be after Twitter is gone, right here. I'm going to be on Twitch. And I'm going to be on Discord as well. Those are the two places that I'm like interested in like hanging out. Right? And I guess that's just gonna have to be the way until someone invents a new social network that has some sort of hook to it that is like Twitch or is like Twitter, but, you know, smarter in some new way. One thing I think that is important, one thing I think that is true, is that if you want to make Twitch 2.0, if you want to make like a new Twitch equivalent, you're gonna have to have more ideas than just, you know, here is Twitch again. It's just Twitch. We got like this is a Super Mario Maker 2 level. Or sorry, not Maker 2, jeez. I think if we lose our thing, we're fucked, aren't we? Yeah, we're fucked. A Super Mario Brothers 2 level. Seems quite nice. A lot of riding. You only have one chance of doing it. There's no Shelmet or anything to give you a second go, but that's fine. It's been not so hard so far. Let me pop the bubble. Let me pop the life. Rename it to that. I don't think that level would that name would necessarily be that good. Damn it. No cheese included. Gotcha. You're a Superfly. You drive your friends crazy. Nuga. I hear ya. Yeah, I don't know. I'll say I've been like not reading Twitter so much. Twitter has sort of been like a secondary service for me for a while now. You know, like I look at Discord, and whenever I want to share like a hot take on something, I do it on Discord. I do it on one of various Discords that I'm in, and I enjoy doing that rather than on Twitter. And I find that when I share a hot take on Discord, I'm more likely to get someone, you know, commenting on it or like replying to it. Whereas like on Twitter, I don't really get that much engagement. You know, I don't. The people who follow me, they don't reply. Damn it. It's fucked, isn't it? Yeah. They don't reply to my tweets all that often. So you know how it is, right? Like it's not really that. I don't really get that much dopamine when I use Twitter. That's right. We only have one try left. This has gone way of pear quite quickly. Is way of pear something that is said often? It has gone pear-shaped. Way of pear is... Look at this. Oof. Sometimes time is money, though. Yeah. Reason you took a long-ass bus ride is because it's the cheapest way to travel. Yeah, gotcha. I was thinking I would like to go on a road trip sometime and, like, travel to a bunch of cities. I guess I'll just try out this whole San Antonio thing and see if I have a good time before I think about, like, oh, driving all the way out to... Look at that, we got through. That was a close call. That's the lightning round for you, folks. Sometimes it's really exciting whether we can get through or not. Dang. Dang. Beat it. There we go. I guess I'll try going to San Antonio and seeing if I enjoy driving a long ways to go to one theme park and driving a long ways back. Clutched. That's right. Driving to another city in your own state is nothing. Well, Texas is very large. It's like a 6-hour drive, but yeah. I'll see if I like doing that, and then maybe eventually I'd do like a really long road trip. I would like to go to Cedar Point at some point. I would like to go to Cedar Point or like Kings Island. I hear people tell me that Kings Island is really good. Kings Island? I think that's what it's called. They say that Kings Island is actually better than Cedar Point right now. So, shit, I'll go to both of them then. I can go to both of them. That's totally an option. Though, of course, you know, where do you find the time to go to like, take a road trip? You gotta take a bunch of time off. I guess I should go on a road trip before I go back to Japan, I think. Japan is tempting, though. I think I can really only do one of those. I can either go to Japan in a year, or I can go on a road trip. Japan is a little more tempting, honestly. I would like to do Japan next year. Maybe like in the fall or something. I probably won't. You know what I'll say? I'll say. I'll probably be like, yeah, that's a nice idea, but god damn it, it's hard to dedicate like 3 whole weeks to a whole big trip. Easier to just do a nice, relaxed December thing. Alright, that's a bit like Raj's level. Complete and in the books. Miami to the Florida border is like an 8-hour drive? Really? Yeah, shit. From like the bottom of Florida to the... Dang. I know people were talking about like, heard some folks talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know, which takes place in Florida. And apparently Araki, the author of JoJo, sort of overestimates how long it would take to drive between Florida cities. He estimates that like, oh, this is like an 8-hour drive, or it's really more like a 2-hour drive in some cases between like some of the cities. Looking forward to seeing how that ends, how JoJo ends. Adrian is up. Adrian is here. How about one more card? Do y'all like short form or long? Adrian is a sub, so Adrian gets the bonus heads. Go ahead and randomize that. What I mean by short form or long, YouTube recently has been pushing the hot new thing, which is short form video, you know, YouTube Shorts. And I've been seeing some people say like, oh shit, it's the next big thing, right? Because nothing like bonus heads, that's right. Yeah, you gotta put in the S, Adrian. It makes more sense if you put in the S. Bonus heads without the S, it sounds like something else. hear people talking about how short-form video seems like it's gonna be the next big thing, the next big trend and all. What with TikTok being like what all the kids are into, and you know they've been trying it on. They've been trying to push for that in YouTube and in other such services. But personally, I like a long-form video. You know, whenever I watch YouTube, I'm sort of looking for long video essays and such that I can put something on and watch it for a long time while I play a video game. And, you know, hey, I know that y'all are watching a really long Twitch stream right now. I say really long. It's only been 2 hours, but that's compared to a short. Compared to short-form video, this is long-form. Even the shorter streams that I do. But, for me, I like to put something on and not have to think about finding something else to watch. You like shorts? Shorts are a great way to discover new channels. You know, that's true. That's true as well. Personally, here's what I think about short-form video. I think that it is a hot new trend. It is true. But I don't necessarily think it's going to be the end-all, be-all. You know, I think that long-form video has a place. And I think long-form video essays and stuff will always be a thing and always be relatively popular. You know, I remember when YouTube was new and all videos were under 10 minutes. That was the limit of which YouTube has. And during that whole era, there was a whole trend upward where people were, you know, slowly like putting together longer and longer pieces of content. And, you know, realizing that, oh shit, you can just... How long is too long for videos? And the videos getting longer and longer and longer up until the part where, you know, people were doing long-ass streams, like 12, 24-hour streams, which, by the way, speaking of that, randomizer roulette on Sunday. 12-hour extra live stream, 4 randomizers, randomly switching between them every 5 to 10 minutes. Look forward to that. Whoops. I accidentally pulled down the bonus heads. There we go. Shameless. Yeah, right? Anyway, people, there was a trend towards longer videos. And I think even if there is a trend now towards shorter videos, I see no reason to say that, like, oh, that'll last forever. I'm sure, like, I'll hazard a guess to say that eventually, even if short-form videos become like the norm, become like the standard, there will be eventually a counter movement, you know, and there'll be like a pushback where long-form video starts becoming more prevalent and becomes more standard again. I think that's how things will happen. That is my guess as far as like short-form versus long-form video. And I will say, like, personally, I like to do long-form. I like to do it long. Maybe I should start publishing my clips as shorts, though. I don't know. I've heard, like, I saw someone saying, like, oh, wow, I just published a clip as a short, and it immediately got, like, 1,000 views. And, you know, I say, like, I've been, like, pushing my VODs up to YouTube recently. And, like, shit, man, if that helps people find the channel, maybe I should do that. Do they have to be vertical? Do they have to be vertical, the shorts? Yeah, it's great for marketing. How does that work? So, if I do, like... I do, like, a bunch of, like, you know, clips and stuff of this channel. Like, clips of, like, notable stuff. They should be vertical. Just turn your photo on your side, man. So what the fuck do I do for, like, marketing? Do I, like, crop it to, like... Mario Maker is not vertical. I don't know if you can tell. It's not vertical, so... What the fuck? How does that work? Also, by the way, how long can a short be? Can it be 60 seconds? That's how long a Twitch clip can be, so... That'd be convenient. They crop it? Okay. How long can a short be? How long can a short be? 1 to 10 seconds? No, that's fine. I think they can be longer. Is it 1 to 10 seconds? Shit, so I can't just export my Twitch clips and just you know, make those and like crop those and make those into shorts. Can't just do that, huh? Oh, by the way, I will say, what's the longest short in the world? 4 minutes. I'll bet 4 minutes would be like what I would guess. Probably minutes. You have the longest shorts? Yeah, you do. I will say, by the way, all this shit I am saying right now, no immediate plans to do so. Right now, I am kind of focused on the randomizer roulette this weekend. And, you know, probably a bunch of other stuff next week as well. But that'd be a probably good idea to do for promotional purpose and stuff. I am really hoping, by the way, promotional-wise, the randomizer roulette this weekend, I'm hoping it's going to be huge. I'm hoping to see a bunch of people there. I know that, you know, Extra Life probably going to turn out some more folks. And and I know that I'm getting some guests in as well, and I'm hoping that maybe some of their audiences will stop by and watch some as well. And I know that, you know, I'm doing 4 randomizers, and I'll be posting to 3 of their Discords. One of them, the Minish Cap one, isn't set up so that you can just share your streams, but I've talked to a moderator of that Discord, and they said that I should just give them the information, and they will post it as an announcement when I go live. So, you know, shit, the Minish Cap folks might come by and watch that as well, which I think will be really, really nice. And obviously I'm doing it as part of Team MinMax, so MinMax folks might come around as well. This might be one of the busiest streams, raids notwithstanding, that I've ever done on Sunday, and that is great because it's all for a good cause. It's like the Children's Health Hospital in Dallas is what I'm gonna be raising money for. Look forward to that. Print flyers with QR codes that goes to your stream and litter them around the city. No, I don't think I will do that. That's a leap too. That's a step too far. I'm feeling pretty confident we'll get we'll raise the amount that we're going for, which is, by the way, $300. That's the goal right now. That's my goal. I've already put in like 50 bucks of that myself. So really, I'm just looking for 250 bucks from the folks. That's my goal. And also, you know, every 25 bucks, I'll eat a Bean Boozled. And if we get up to $300, I'll do Metal Gear Screwjob in December, wherein I'll play through Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, and I'll do it in random order. Basically, at the start of every Metal Gear Screwjob stream, I'll spin a wheel, and whatever that wheel lands on, that's the Metal Gear Solid game I'm playing, basically. So it's Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 in random order, and it's important to note, I have not played any of those games. I have watched them, but I have not played them, so it's all going to be new to me, and I might get very confused. So that's something that we can unlock if we reach the $300 goal. Also, for anyone who donates $5 during that, you'll be entered into a raffle to get one of 2 Steam codes for Yoku's Island Express, which is a very good pinball Metroidvania. It's a very cozy and a comfy game, Yoku's Island Express. And the other game you'll be entered to win for is Wargroove, which is sort of like an Advance Wars, an indie Advance Wars. Pretty good. Which is a pretty good game. I think it's kind of novel in the way that it's set up. I think it did have pacing issues at launch, but maybe they've addressed those over time. Anyway, thank you for the level, Adrian. I'm going to go ahead and hit complete. And I'm going to go ahead and hit next. Droopman is up next. It's getting a little hot in here for some reason. Ooh. Let's see another card while Droopman responds. guest star during the randomizer roulette. I will say, during the randomizer roulette, I have sort of a conundrum in that the tracker... I should go turn on the AC, that's right. I think it's already on, it's just maybe a little low. Hey, Droop Man. During randomizer roulette, I'm going to have some guests, and I add a bit of conundrum for that because guest star is a thing that allows guests to like have their cams or like PNGs if they're like a PNG streamer, have like their cams on screen. So, you know, I was trying to figure out how to fit in another camera into the layout for the randomizer roulette, and I think I decided to just like scrunch me down to like half size, so I'll be sort of like vertically like scrunched down a bit more, and I'll have the guest be like right to my side. And I'll do that because during the randomizer roulette I'm gonna have like a tracker below me. I'm gonna have a tracker below my stream, or below my camera, so I can't get rid of that stuff. What's your fave holiday? Probably Christmas. Christmas, you get the most time off. Fave holiday, Christmas. Fave season, the spooky season is the best season, like the whole season, but Christmas itself is just really good. Put the guest over you, overlapped, and have it face be transparent. That makes sense. I'm sure they would love that. We would all love that. I really need to test that before Sunday. Before Sunday comes around and we just have to test it live. But I'll have to find someone to do that with, because you can't test how that looks like alone. You have to have someone actually join in an actual guest star to like see how it looks. I also want to make sure like the nameplate under them is nice and visible so that people can find who they are and go see their channels. I would recommend all the streamers that I have talked to coming by. I've got not sure if I can say who's coming. Roblox, yeah. But I've gotten 3 people saying that they are down to come by, and 1 person who is tentative has to check their schedule. So 3, maybe 4 people, and I'll say like if anyone here is a streamer that I know, any mutuals in the chat, feel free to ping me if you want to jump in on this. And honestly, maybe during the randomizer roulette, maybe someone will swing by and go like, "Oh, let me come on, let me call in," and I'll say like, "Okay, come on, let's go." The Gamer RDS. Oh, the Master. Oh, I see. You've put DGR in between the parts of my name. DGR be guest star. I'm not familiar with DGR. I don't think I'll say that DGR is not the guest. I'll tell these streamers, they're smaller streamers, but they're good friends. They're good. I feel awkward saying that someone I know online is a friend, but I'll say these are good friends. I'll say these are good friends of mine. I mean, we've hung out in each other's channels before. Some of us have subbed to each other for good long whiles. I'll tell you. You know what? I'll say who's. I'll tell you one who is probably going to be here is Judo. If you know Judo, he's a really cool variety streamer. Likes Persona, likes anime. Really cool dude. He usually has a busy schedule, but happens to have the day off on. Let me get those bonus heads down. Happens to have the day off on Sundays, so can totally drop by. Nugu Kaza, thank you for the follow. So yeah, looking forward to that. Sunday, went on a bit of a tangent there. Did we go from long form video to the randomizer roulette? Was that all one conversation? Was that all one card? No, that was guest star. That was a different card. Okay, cool. I was concerned for a second that we tangented so fucking hard. Anyway, I really need to test that before the next before the randomizer roulette. That's like the main thing I need to test. I also probably should set up the stream, set up this thing before I go to sleep on Saturday, so that I can just roll into I can just wake up and everything will be mostly set up, and I can eat some spaghetti and get into the stream on Sunday. Really super looking forward to that. I bet that's gonna be an amazing stream. Thank you for the level, Droop Man. Very nice, very traditional, very easy to get through. I am parched, jeez. Let's go ahead and see the next. You're gonna get going. See you later. See you later, Droop Man. Hope to see you on. And again, Droop Man, if you want to see when I re-upload the level next time, go ahead and you know, like I said, I'll set up a thing in the Discord for like a rule for like level uploads. So if you want to have notifications whenever I upload a level, so that you can try to be first clear, that's where you want to go. Let me know if that's something y'all are interested in. That's something I can provide, so that you know, you don't get blindsided. Mario won't come and eat that spaghetti. Yeah, I got leftover spaghetti from last weekend that I'm gonna like scarf down before the stream, and I figure that's gonna give me some you know, stamina to go the distance. Though I will at some point take a small break and eat like 3 hot dogs really quickly during the 12-hour span. Let's go. Let's keep on going. I think we are going to wind down relatively soon, but not for a minute. Not for a minute. Let's see another card. Follow up on being muted last stream. Right, so last stream during the Treasure Hunting Thursday, I muted myself to sneeze, and then apparently I didn't unmute myself for like 15 minutes and didn't notice until 15 minutes later. Kind of an unfortunate thing, but you know, it happens. And you know, I tried to recap everything that I talked about during that 15-minute span real quick after that happened. But you know, obviously I can't get everything. And also I did do a card during that, and I'm going to redo that after this. That'll be the next card. The weird thing is, I did watch the VOD back and realized that after I sneezed, I did reach towards the mic, and it looked like I pressed the button, but apparently I didn't unmute myself. It didn't unmute despite me pressing the button. I guess I have to, like, keep a closer look on that shit. Keep a closer eye on that shit, because, yeah, it just was not unmuted. Unfortunate. Unforced error. Oh, that's a D, not an E. Prisoner of War is there. And LSF. Chat didn't tell you? Chat was a little empty at the time. It was not a high viewership stream, I'll say. If you are ever in chat and you see me muted or with something on screen that shouldn't be, please tell me. Or if the volume is too high in the game and you can't hear, it's hard to hear me, please, I encourage you to say, I probably just haven't realized. Sometimes you gotta keep an eye on that shit yourself, because, you know, if no one tells you, you just won't find out. You just won't find out. Let's do the super world. I think one person might have dropped by during that. I think. I'm not sure what the timeline was. I can't remember if that happened, like, during it or, like, after it, but, like, someone did say hello. Oh, shit, speaking of... I think I gotta start over. Speaking of balloon levels, this is another balloon level. We did another balloon level earlier. Another such balloon level. Fuck! Kind of an interesting one, though. Having to hit these shells. It's a neat idea for a level. And also, I'm dying a good deal because I keep hitting the shell in the wrong direction. Oh, also, there's a very strict timer here. Wow, okay, shit. This is a hard one, actually. Uh-oh. Dang, okay, shit. This is gonna be more of a challenge than I perhaps expected. I wish someone mentioned something, yeah. If I was, you know, at the very least that archive would be more more intact and shit. This is a really hard first level of a super world. But it is, you know, a very unique one, I'll say. I guess maybe if you don't fuck up the first... God... Oh, shit. You don't fuck up the first thing, you won't do it. The world is all speedruns like this? Gotcha. That is a very inventive level. And I'd love to have another crack at it. However, that'll be after we go around the horn again. We'll give another crack at that maybe later, if you so choose to resubmit your thing. Let me see who's up next. It is Gamer Josh. Go ahead and confirm, Josh. Like I was saying, there was one card during that I did, and well, I just talked about it without anyone being able to hear me, so here it is again. Follow up on my opinion on Mario Run. So I recently, a few weeks ago, I did a stream where I reviewed a bunch of games on stream, did a bunch of reviews for my backlog, and one of the ones I got to was Mario Run. And I decided to be very generous with it, gave it a 5, and I'll say, because, you know, it is a really good... I think it's a really good auto runner. I think it's one of the best in the genre, and for a mobile game, it's very fun to play idly, and has a lot of like different spins on the content. That said, I did load it up idly the other day, and when it loaded up, it muted my podcast. It paused my podcast, which when that happened, I had a knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, I should take away that star. I should take away a star. How dare you? Because that's just... in mobile games, that's like a cardinal sin to me, like to pause my podcast. I will say, once you get into the game, you can totally, like, unpause it and hit play, and it'll work fine, but even when loading up, you should never, ever, ever interrupt someone's podcast if you're a mobile game. Like, that's most of the time I will play a mobile game if I'm listening to a podcast. Never interrupt a podcast, and never... And if preferably, have some way to mute the entire game so that if you're playing a podcast, I don't have to hear you. I don't have to hear you. That's what you should do in a mobile game if ever you were to make one. Super World, you got it. Is this, did you already update the Super World? Josh Gaming? Did you already update it, or did you have to hit it? Let me know if you need to update it, because if you do, it will, if you do need to update it, it will, you know, reset my progress once you do. Is this the final Super World? Final as is? 32 levels? Yes, okay, shit. Let's get going then. Alright. Fuck, yes. Oh, this kind of looks like the default map a little bit. Nice. I think that's good. Fantastic. Let's get into 1-1 here. Lightning round, 5 lives left. Let's go. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that, but goddamn, that's just like a cardinal sin, and I'm definitely like on the fence about that. I was on the fence about 5. It's kind of borderline in the first place, and I felt like, honestly, I kind of felt like doing that just to offset some of the negativity, because I do think it's a really good game. And honestly, I think like people on backlog just might be very biased against mobile games, because I do see like I saw like Pokemon Go also has a very low average score on backlogged, and that game was a phenomenon, man, and a well-earned phenomenon too. Thank you for the level. Very nice. I'm gonna hit complete, and you can put your code back in, and we'll go around the horn and come back to you. You know how it is. GG. Complete. Alright. I'll hit complete, and then I'll hit next. I think I'm almost done with cards. I think I'm almost out of cards. I think we'll be winding down the stream pretty soon here, once we're all out of cards. Adrian is up next. Adrian just said GG. Very good. I'm gonna do another card. Did you see that long H-Bomber guy video about the Roblox oomph? So, he did a very long video about the Roblox oomph, how, like, Tommy Tallarico probably didn't actually make it himself, probably was made by someone in his employ, and also that, that Tommy Tallarico turns out to be somewhat of a compulsive liar. He seems to lie about everything, and seems to be a real piece of work, just like lying left and right and center and everywhere about like how many games he has been involved with, how just about everything. And it's just a really like fascinating 2-hour long form video where we're just getting into the whole fucking heart of Tommy Tallarico and all his bullshit and all his like lies, and like it's just amazing, honestly, how much that dude has lied in the past. I would recommend y'all checking out that video. I posted it to the Discord if y'all want to check it out. You know this reference? Come on, baby. Don't fear the Reaper. That's a song, isn't it? Don't fear the Reaper? It's a song by the Blue Oyster Cult. Blue Oyster Cult, is that it? It's like Blue Oyster something. Let's do it. So yeah, watch that video. That was what I was watching while I was doing the Pokemon, playing Pokemon for the first time. Yes, that's right, Blue Oyster Cult. I like how you got these guys. They're blowing up the spike balls like they do. This is an interesting way to use the chain chomps, having the chain chomps be in whirlwinds. Don't know if I've seen that before. It's always nice when you play a level and it's something you've maybe never seen before, and maybe that's maybe just a factor of how memory is, but I'll tell you, I see some stuff and it's like, oh, that's a good combination. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyway, I think that's a good combination. I'm not sure I've seen that before. Oh shit, Adrian, I forgot to give you your bonus heads. We gotta do that. You got Waluigi again. Fantastic. I love Waluigi. No, the super world that I'm making is named after Waluigi. That's right, it's Waluigi's. And everyone who's watching probably knows this actually. But it's Waluigi's Triple Threat, Mario Country, which I think is a really fun name, sort of harkens back to Donkey Kong Country, especially DKC2, you know, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, Waluigi's Triple Threat. Love the name. Hopefully people will check it out once out. People give all sorts of good feedback on my levels and all that. And I'm happy for it. All right. Well, let's go right here. Looks to me like some sort of boss through this door. No, just a checkpoint. Cool. Checkpoint would refresh our tries if we had lost any. But I don't think we have, so it's cool. I'm getting tired. A bit tired. My sleep schedule has been in whack. Whack has been out of whack for a bit. And all I'm hoping is to get like a good night's sleep before the randomizer roulette, and to go in with like, you know, go in like just haven't gotten up, basically.
Yes, I'm a winner.
That's the level. We're all winners here. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let me... The queue is closed. Or sorry, the queue isn't closed. The queue is empty. That's what the queue is. I'm gonna hit next. Oh, I should have hit complete. Jeez, I'm sorry. Well, whatever. If you resubmit it, we'll just pick a different one, I guess. Just remember, you already submitted that one, Adrian. And we got it good. Let's see. I'll pull down the bar. Adrian's putting another one. Fantastic. Let me play through. I'll play through two of my levels, and then we'll maybe close the queue after one more from Adrian. You know, after. Tell you what, now is a great time to wind down. I think I don't have that many cards left. I'll actually do that. Did you see Sakurai's cat? Sakurai did a video today, or yesterday. That was his precious feline. Really nice cat. I'll tell you, the cat very cute. Y'all should have a look at Sakurai's channel if you haven't already. Good shit there. I think I should make one last change here just to remove a couple of coins. Maybe I should also, you know, honestly, maybe I'm having second thoughts about this just design in general. As far as like this part here goes. Let me show you again. Early in the stream, I sort of tried something out for the first time, and I didn't actually try it before, so kind of sight unseen. But I noticed that if you did like this, Yoshi would end up eating a coin instead of the Pokey, and that ends up burdening your guy. Also, you totally can end up getting stuck in that that hook anyhow, even though it's pretty high up. The intent of that area was to make it so that it was harder to accidentally get like land in the hook, which is kind of a bad scene. You don't want that to happen. But I don't know if it was entirely successful. Kind of unfortunate when that happens too, like when if the Pokey ends up getting released early, whatever. Ah, well. I think one change here. One change here. And that is, not that coin. Oh, that coin. Wait. How'd that... Not sure how... Whatever. Yeah, I think here... Also, maybe I should lower this to make it a little more intuitive. Oh, I'm not sure if I like to have the encouragement of the player to encourage them to go down the gap, right? Like, going down the gap is the intention here. But if you already have Yoshi, you know, there's less of a point to it. Let's actually do the coins. We'll leave the coins in, but we will just make it so that if you have Yoshi, you know, you don't have to go down there. basically. That's how we'll do it. We'll do it like this. Here it doesn't matter that you can't, like, suck up the guy, because you can just jump over pretty easily. Should it be like this? Should it be like one higher?
Here we go.
Maybe we should, like, encourage somewhat that the player go down. But, like, with a full jump, it should be possible to go over. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that a good deal. Okay, I'll update the level. It'll be just a small update. And like I said, I'll do like an extra role for like level upload stuff in the Discord. It'll be a whole new thing. No promise when that'll be set up. Honestly, I could probably do that tomorrow. I probably could do that tomorrow. There's plenty of time tomorrow. Make more work for myself. One more level, and then we'll do the Adrian level. We'll do Adrian's next level. And then we'll wind the rest of the way down, and I'll send y'all on a little-sized raid somewhere nice. Let's see, it's been a bit since we played Cold Ice Comet. We'll play through that one. We talked about it earlier. It's like Ramby Rumble, I think it is. It's like Ramby Rumble. I'm gonna find out it's like Ramby Stampede or something. Or like Rampage. Ramby Rampage? I forget. I think Ramby Rampage might be a Donkey Kong Country Returns or Tropical Freeze level, actually. That sounds right. So in this level, first half you're going up. You're going like upwards, climbing and bouncing your way up. Hey, never gonna give you up. Queue is open, you want to get in the level. Thank you, never gonna give you up. Good to see you. And you see there's a bit of sliding in this level, of course. You sure know I wanted to enter a level. No, I saw you in chat. There wasn't a delay there. I saw it in chat as it went live, as it appeared. That's why I said it. Ooh, that's so good. That snake block stuff, that turned out so well. Oh my god. And you see now the second half of the level, you instead go downhill. There's still some more lackitudes to deal with, but not that many. Just like a handful. One last slide. Is this yours? Yes, this is Cold Ice Comet. This is Cold Ice Comet, the second to last level I've done. I said a little earlier, before you came in, never gonna give you up, that I'm doing some, I think like one last revision to my latest level, just a small tweak in order to make something a little more natural. Just the tiniest tweak. And I think it'll be 100% good to go. GG. GG indeed. Okay, let's get back to the final. You saw this 1 month ago. Yeah, I tend to show off my levels a lot. Yep, and I'm sure like if people have been around a while, they'll remember when I was making that level and all the iteration that I spent on it. Next level is Adrian. Bonus heads. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, y'all. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. I'm gonna give you the last level, so... Fuck! I hit the button. When Never Gonna Give You Up levels is up, that'll be the last level of, that'll be, no, that's not it. I will close the queue after I finish Never Gonna Gives you a Up's level. And, Never Gonna Give You Up, you're gonna have a chance to get in one last level. And I will, you know, stall for a bit and vamp for a bit while I'm doing so. Let me do a card, show off new shirt, and this is the last card. Good, we got through all the cards. Check this shirt out. I posted this to the Discord as well, but look at this thing. Isn't this a sick shirt? Got this from the Yeti. It is a long sleeve shirt, so when it's cold, it's gonna be very nice to have. Been sort of meaning, I'll say, like, personally, I buy too many shirts. But this one was so cool, and I've been kind of in need of more long sleeve shirts just for the option when it's cold and shit, that I saw this and was like, well, I don't have a green long sleeve shirt. I might as well get it. And also, it's so cool. And I'll tell you, right now, I'm going to be wearing this during the randomizer roulette. I've decided. This is going to be the randomizer roulette shirt. It's going to be a... I'm really hoping that people will like to look at it, because it's a good-ass shirt. This one, by the way, is of Ridley. I don't know if you could tell. It's Ridley. And Samus is there as well. Maybe it doesn't really read quite so much when it's on a small screen, when it's all small like it is now. Anyway, let's punch in this level. 2 more levels until the queue closes, so, you know, get ready, get set. I need to prepare a lot of cards for the randomizer roulette. That kind of rhymed, actually. Since I am gonna have guests come on, I'm not gonna need so many cards as, like, you know, I would otherwise for a 12-hour stream, but I'm gonna need a good amount of cards, I think. So I do expect to pair a good, a large amount of them. I have to think of them. I have to think of ones that would be good, or see things that happen in the news that would be good. I suppose I could also keep it topical. Or not topical. I could make it timeless and make it so that whenever you're watching the randomizer roulette, you're you know, in the VOD or whatever. Maybe this randomizer roulette will be so cool. That's the first life. Maybe it'll be so cool people will want to watch the VOD years down the line. But I do plan on Iago, Never Gonna Give You Up. I'll see you later. You can always leave your level in and I'll do it in sudden death, but you know how it is. Up to you. The VOD might be so cool, maybe, but also I will be I've decided what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about one last level from you. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Unless anyone else were to drop by, which, hey, you know, that'd be great if you did. Anyone who wants to drop by, that would be lovely. How close are we to... You know, we are 10 followers away from 400. 10 followers away from 400 right now. I'm sorry, I'm sure that's a non sequitur, I know. I was just thinking about that when I was thinking about how many followers I get for a stream, and realizing, like, oh yeah, we're coming up on 400. Oh, I got a checkpoint. Good call. Thank you for reminding me. We nearly got 400 followers. That'll be happening soon. I wonder if that'll happen during the randomizer roulette. I feel like it might. Honestly, if the randomizer roulette is popular enough, we might even get... Oh, this is... It's just me and you, Adrian. And then maybe one couple other folks. Maybe like another folk or two, so I'll just say... Man, I have my hopes up. We might be able to, like, you know... It's possible we might get like 500. Imagine if we got 100 follows within a single stream. That would be... No, that's too much to hope for. That's silly. That's a pipe dream. But just imagine. Is that possible? I don't know. If it's popular enough. Thank you for the level. That was quite nice. Thought the boss fight was interesting, very interesting. I had to like wait for the having it so that the spike ball could damage the guy for you was quite neat. That was a neat little setup. And not only did you not only could you had to the first time you had to hit it with a spike ball. You know what we'll do? Ooh, someone commented on Jesmar commented on Meteor Meltdown. Let's see. Yoshi, pal, you are here. Awesome, because I needed you. That is great. Oh, let me hit complete. Folks, I'll be closing the queue in a couple of minutes here. Be closing the queue. My throat is kind of sore. We'll be closing the queue shortly. It is now last call. I should really have something for last call, like a bit of the interface that's like last call for levels. You know, like a bit of the UI down there that's like last call. I am going to play one of my own levels right now, just sort of, you know, as like a quick aside. Someone was saying earlier that Mushroom Mile was one of their favorites. I agree, it's quite nice, so let me play it for y'all. And then we'll close the queue. Get in any last levels. Well. And by the way, I'll use lightning rules for this, even though I'm good at this level. That's never happened before. Okay, I guess gotta book it. I gotta move fast, and then we're fine. Okay, cool. if you dilly-dally at the start of that level, I guess is hard. I don't think I ever realized that quite so acutely. Hey, Walla Kid, how's it going? I am doing a last call. Last call for viewer levels. Get them in right now. You wanna get your level played, now is the right time. The queue will close once I finish this level. Which, you know, it's one of my own, so shouldn't be that long. If you need me to stall for more time before I do so, before I close the queue, let me know and I will absolutely stall for more time while you get that level in. Ooh, feeling a little... I could use a nap. I could use a sleep. I should probably not sleep, though. I should probably go on for a little bit longer and then go to sleep around midnight or so. I'm tired, though. My sleep schedule's been all out of whack. I need to get it in whack, though, so... I need to push through. I need to push through. That's what I'm thinking. Are you, like, one of the best in the world of this game, While a Kid asks? No. I am not that good at the Kaizo, at the shell jumps. I'll try my best, though. I'll say that. There, While a Kid has gotten in a level. Fantastic. And Jesmar liked Meteor Meltdown. Fantastic. I will say I am planning on deleting and re-uploading Meteor Meltdown, but you know, that is how it is. Just a small tweak to make it a little more tight, a little more just right. I think there's a little bit to be desired. All right, folks, I'm gonna vamp for just a little bit longer, and in the meantime, last last call, last call for levels to get them submitted. So, you know, I'll say my schedule is right here, which is, you know, I do Monday, I do Thursday, I do Friday. But like I said recently, next Friday I got Thanksgiving stuff, and the Friday after that I got movie. And also the whole week is going to be probably a little different due to Thanksgiving, due to time off. I'll probably do a Tuesday stream. I probably will do a Monday stream. I think I'll probably do a Thursday stream as well, a Thanksgiving stream. You know what? I'll think about doing maybe we'll do like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday stream. Actually, that's 5 days in a row. That may be a little much, even on vacation. We'll figure out what the schedule will be for next week. I will think good and hard about it. I will put together a schedule for next week, but for most weeks, this is what it is. Though again, I probably won't be streaming on Friday for a couple of weeks here due to Thanksgiving, and also I gotta see a movie and the Friday after next Friday. And as you can see there, the randomizer roulette's gonna be a whole thing. Let me pull up the card for that. The thing here. That is from 3 p.m., 3 a.m. Central. The incentives are, I got some Bean Boozles. I got 300 gold for Metal Gear Screwjob, which will be a whole thing. And I got actually 2 stream codes to give away. I actually don't just have one, I have 2. That'll be a whole thing. Let me show you the actual card for that. I got a nice little promo card here set up. Switching from 4 games randomly every 5 to 10 minutes. Each of those randomizers with the settings that I'm using would take me around 2 to 4 hours to do, depending on, you know, luck and all. Vanilla separately. So it's should be viable to do all 4 of them within 12 hours. We'll see how that goes. It might be harder than I'm thinking. Anyway, that's coming up. Hopefully y'all will come by. We got 3 levels in the queue. Let's go. Let's close the queue. Let me do the command right. There we go. Queue is closed. Close queue. Thank y'all for getting your levels in, for coming by and hanging out, and for watching me play these. It's been a great night. The next level is up from Never Gonna Give You Up. Never Gonna Give You Up had to leave, so they will be taking their level in Sudden Death. Sudden Death. Let's go. You know what that means. It means we only have 2 tries. Refreshing at checkpoints. This might be precarious. This might also be vanilla. Or not vanilla. This might be traditional, so maybe we'll be good. Oh, look at that. We have our choice. Super World? Yeah, let's do the Super World. That's the only logical choice here. Presented with a profile with a Super World in it. Let's go. Blueberry Prairie. Blueberry Prairie. Prairie. Blueberry Prairie. That's how you say it. I feel like I was sort of twisting that word a good bit while I was saying it. Prairie. 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 Maybe it's like an accent thing. You know, like, maybe it's... When you read that, you want to make sure that it rhymes. By the way, I'll say... Damn, man. I think the theming here is really good. I love how there's like a canopy that's like above. You don't see a lot of levels with like low ceilings, but I think Never Gonna Give You Up has made it work here. Look at that. That was a shorty. But really, really well themed level. Fun as hell. Nice work. Alright, let's go ahead and hit complete. Next up is Adrian. Adrian just said GG. Adrian is here. last level of the night from Adrian. Let's go ahead and get your bonus heads up. Let's go ahead and randomize the head. You got Toadette. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, I could use a bite to eat as well. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna eat some food. Oh boy, I'm gonna eat some. Y'all, you wouldn't believe how much food I'm gonna eat after the stream. Actually, maybe I'll go out to Whataburger. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, some Whataburger. Whataburger is always good. Whataburger. I like Whataburger. All right, let's do it. Let us do it to it, as they say. Okay. Get some Whataburger. Have a nice triple with cheese. No pickles, sub ketchup. They say sub ketchup instead of no mustard, because I guess it doesn't come with ketchup to begin with. So you have to substitute ketchup for mustard. You know, couldn't be me. I don't like mustard. I'm tired, but I could eat. I could eat. Okay, okay, let's chill and be. Okay. 40 noises. Ugh. Okay. Let's set that jump. Not sure how I was supposed to do that. Jeez, I'm a little sleepy, it's true. Bah. Not sure how you're supposed to do that. Usually I would not be sleepy at this hour. Usually this hour is like peak awake hour. It's just that my schedule has been kind of like, borked up a good deal. So it's now just completely offset from where I like it, you know? I think I will do that clips thing, but I'll have to think about like when I'll do that. What's that, Adrian? What's Jesus, like the fall? Yeah, man. Probably talking about the fall. The fall. Isn't that a game? Fall is a game where... Jeez, I nearly did it again. Oh, come on. Don't be... Okay. We need to learn some patience here, y'all. We need to learn some patience here, y'all. We're gonna be patient. If we need to vamp for a minute, I can pull up the randomizer roulette and again say things like, come back on Sunday and support the kids. It's for the kids, it's for a good cause, etc., etc. Should be a hell of a stream. Don't rush. I'm wondering what I need to do here. 1, 2. Does the platform spawn in? There we go. Well, doing a little wait seemed to sync up the platform a little better with the thing. There's a checkpoint that refreshes our tries. All of them, all 7 of them. Ooh. I'm tired, but I can go out to Whataburger. I'm just a wee bit tired. I'm just a little bit tired. Just a tad bit tired. I like saying tad bit. Tad bit. Just a little bit tired. Not a very bit tired. Oh, that was a cool bit. Like that. running into those guys. We got a boss fight. I see streamers die and get frustrated by levels when they're trying to speedrun, when they aren't good at speedrunning. Gotcha. Playing things traditional. I mean, I'll say I don't stop for nothing a lot of the time, but, you know, I will play things as fast as humanly possible without being, like, too precautious. Too precautious? Too cautious. Thank you for the level, Adrian. Great! Ooh, stretch. Great levels tonight, Adrian. And everyone else. We got one last one to go. Let's go ahead and hit next. And, hit complete, and then hit next. I should have a button that, like... Is there, like, a... You know how there's, like, a button that'll, like, order an Amazon thing from you? There should be a button that, like, does a bot command for you. And, like, it posts something to chat, basically. If I could hit a button and go, like, meh, next. And hit a button that goes, complete. Like, a big, like, pad of, like, buttons. I guess that's just, like, I could just use my keyboard. And set up, like, a macro, I suppose. Walla Kid, go ahead and confirm. While Walla Kid is confirming, we'll put these emotes on screen. Why not? We're all out of cards, so that's sort of the best stall I have left. And I really have talked about the randomizer roulette a good deal, so maybe take a break from that. I'm still really loving the new emotes. Those are the crocodile, the eyes, the choo-choo with the eyes going sideways, and good luck, have fun. There you are, Wall Kid. Get some use out of those on occasion. Hope y'all are enjoying them. And by the way, subscribers, do let me know sometime, like, if you like the subs, if you like the emotes, if you have any feedback on them, ones that you're not quite sure about where they stand. And of course, ooh, hey Floss. Ooh, the queue is closed, but I'd like to give you, Floss, I'll give you one. Tell you what, I'm in the mood for one more. There you go. I'm a softie, man. I'm a softie. You show up a little late. I'm reticent to give you an end. Though I will say, of course, you know, just for folks that haven't been here. Ooh, you got a brand new level as well. Well, we gotta check that out. Check out my level, Floss. Hit it. Put it into the queue. Do it. So yeah, those emotes, they're lovely. I get a lot of use out of them myself, and I hope y'all do too. And I'll say for subscribers again that have access to these emotes, the tier 1 emotes, if you, you know, sync with the Discord, you can use them anywhere in Discord, in any other Discord channel, in any other private chat. I would recommend, personally, join the Discord, if only to, like, you know, have that Twitch integration and be able to use those emotes, those very lovely emotes that I spend a lot of time working on and making, you know, just with no additional charge other than the subscription to me. You know, you don't have to pay Discord or nothing. Alright, let's play the level. Let's play Walla Kid's level. There is also a sub goal, by the way, but like I said, that will be suspended and put on hold until the end of the randomizer roulette. So after the randomizer roulette, the extra live stream is done. That sub goal will come back, but until then, we'll be focusing on the charity. And you said, well, kid, what did you say? The new level. Okay, so this one then. Did that come out today? Is it the 18th? It is the 18th. Dang, brand new. We got 2 brand new levels here, folks. 2 brand new levels. Let me get the bonus heads down. We just got the regular 5 here. That's the first try. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna spawn in the Hammer Brothers until I can move. Fucking. Okay, we just gotta book it. We gotta book it. We gotta book it. What's the code for this one? You can see at the bottom of the screen. That's actually the maker code though. So the code for the level. I'll fuck. I will fuck. It's a 4-1 remake. I don't remember 4-1 having so many guys. It's like a combination, I guess. I feel like we should just book it. Okay, actually, book it to a point, but get the mushroom. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Are we on our last try? We are. Yee! Yuh! Ah! What? Ah, that was fucking close. That felt really fucking close. That is one challenging level. Hopefully we'll get another crack at that some other time. Perhaps outside the lightning round even. I bet we could do that. We were so close. That's cool though. That's a hard ass level, but I'll say it's traditional. It's a traditional hard ass level, and you know, I think you could really. I bet there's other power-ups that I wasn't finding that could make it easier if I were to slow down and like actually like look for them. But you know, there's like a risk reward there, because if you do slow down, the Hammer Brothers are gonna be more of a nuisance, because the slower you go, the more hammers they throw. That rhymed. That rhymed. Anyway, thank you for the level. Definitely want to have another crack at that. Look forward to that. Maybe next week. Hopefully you'll come by another stream and do the thing. Tough level. You tried playing it? Yeah, it is tough. Next level is by the queue is empty. Did you get the Floss? Get the code in. Get the code in, Floss. Floss, go ahead and submit your thing. The queue is open, I think. The queue is open for you. There you go. And I'll close the queue. Alright. Last level of the night. Floss's brand new level. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Ooh. My nose is all irritable. Floss says peace sign, I think. That looks like peace sign. It's a little, the emotes are a little a little small. It's hard to read them sometimes on the monitor, on the preview monitor, but I think that's a peace sign. We'll assume it's a peace sign. That's what we'll do. Must have mistyped it. Oh, that's a Y, not a 7. Hell of a mistake to make. The level is only played by a few people, then re-uploaded. There was a soft lock. Gotcha. Let's see. I wonder. 5 tries. Can we do it? Let's go. You know what? If I'm gonna do like one clip into a short, it should be the first one to do would be the one where I was like, okay, there's one particular lightning round in particular that it wasn't a lightning round actually, it was like sudden death, and it was like the most climactic sudden death you've ever seen, and the most That's... Oh, I want to put that in short form and make like a bunch of... Get like 100 billion views of it. That'd be good. That'd be good. With shorts, do you have to do like a thumbnail? I don't even know. And by the way, I don't know when I'll try that. Are we... Wait, this is puzzle solving? Let's know the hidden pipe. Oh, I see what we're doing. We're... Oh! Wait, it's probably the other way. There we go. Lightning, that's right. It was actually sudden death, it wasn't the lightning round. But it was... Oh, similar. Probably the other side of the blue. Yeah. I have no idea when I'll actually do that. You know, the lightning round is coming up in a couple of days. Not sure I can actually spend the time it would take to like do it good and properly. I hope I didn't need to go in this pipe. Because the blue platform is gone. Sounds like there's a low ceiling up there. So I'm basically walking a little bit to the left every time. And jumping. Wait. Did I just walk over? Did I just walk over the middle? Huh. Whoa. Looks like there's like a hidden passage up top or something. Maybe the pipe is up there as well. If I duck and jump into it, seems to work a little better. What? There was a donut block? Oh, what's the deal here? Seriously, I don't get it. Did I need to use the blue platform, or... Oh, this room... Oh, there's no comments, there's no one else that's played this. You said that there's no soft lock here, so... Can't be a soft lock. Blue platform is a fake out, that's not the pipe. Gotcha. I've tried, like, jumping up repeatedly on the side. Let's try jumping into the corners. I feel like the key is this little passageway up above. The pipe is there for sure. Up top? Not sure how I fell down that way. Do I need to like hold down or hold to the side? Maybe I have to ride the donut platform. on the screen? Wait a minute. Bottom. Holy shit. That is subtle. Okay. No wonder I couldn't find it. That is like incredibly subtle. I am suspicious of the red pipe. I feel like that can't be it. Yes, that is indeed not it. Weird. Maybe the side of the bullet bills? No, I knew that was a long shot. Ugh. By the way, in the case of a timeout, in case of timeout levels where you don't die, that does count as all of our lives. Wait. Bottom! There we go. Ooh. Okay, checkpoint. Let's just reset real fast. Reset our time. Good, okay. We'll pop a balloon for that, but it's really no big. Okay. What? What? The maze? That's not good. Okay. Been through there. What about top? Top is nothing. Also nothing. Wait a minute. I see what we're doing here. We're picking up a Goomba and using him for to walk off. If we can do it properly. Tired. Oh god. I should not be this tired. I know I'm a broken record, but I'm just saying. Damn, man. Okay, you gotta go the other way. What? Did I not hold the button? Did I not like hit the button fast enough? Like the sideways motion button? Sideways motion button. What am I saying? Did I not hit the push on the stick in the right direction fast enough? Try again. Wait. I have another idea. Different pipe. Wait, you can't. I thought it'd be that pipe, but what? Wait a minute. What if... This might be a stretch, but... Might be a stretch. This might not be it, but what if... What if you go back through that pipe on the left? I mean, that pipe is just the right distance off the ground where you can do this. Oh, wow. You hit the exit the way forward, but you can only tell when the auto-scrolling... When you're... That's neat. What? Ah, okay, you gotta ride this. Alright. Power block ride. Very, very nice. Oh. Folks, thanks for coming by. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for raids. Thanks for bits. Thanks for everything. Thanks for levels. I want to thank y'all for everything for all the support over the last year and a bunch. And I would like to once again... I'm gonna hit complete, by the way. That was a good level. That was a very good level. I'm just a little tired is all. Thank you. Did a good job. I'm gonna hit, this is a little tight in some cases, but, you know, wasn't that hard, really. Go ahead and get the queue down. Go ahead and get this down. Folks, that's gonna do it for tonight. Pipe in the floor, people either see it quick or not at all. Yeah, I thought it was off screen. I thought it was gonna be off screen off the top. So that's what threw me. And it seemed like there was some stuff going on off screen, but I couldn't tell what it was. All right. I already looked at that comment, right? I think I did. Yep, re-looked at that. Alright, folks, thank you. Let me say, usually I would put the schedule up here, but, which, you know, like I always say, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays are the normal days, but next week is not a normal week, and, because it's Thanksgiving week, and also I'll not be available on the next couple of Fridays due to various reasons. Let me say, randomizer roulette happening next Sunday, this Sunday, right 2 days from now, basically. It's gonna be a big long stream from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Lots of, a couple guests are gonna stop by. Incentives for donations, such as Bean Boozled, and other such things. Hopefully, will be a fun stream. I've been looking forward to seeing this concept in action since I came up with it, and I'm curious, like, how well it will go. Will it go badly? Will it go well? Will we be finished, like, 3 hours ahead of time or something? Or will we be finishing, like, it took, like, actually 15 hours because of all the switching? Adds a little bit of mental overhead. Harder it turns out to do. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Look forward to it. It's for a good cause. Team Kayla is streaming. Team Kayla is streaming right now. I'm gonna send y'all over to Team Kayla. She is great. She has sent some of the biggest raids we've ever had on this channel our way. Some of, like, top 3, I would say. So yeah, Team Kayla. Give her our love. Hello, Detroit. I'm sorry I'm ending. I'm tired, man. I will see y'all on Sunday for the randomizer roulette again. Let's do the raid. I just put in the raid, and let me pull up her stream so I can watch the raid go in. I will see y'all on Sunday again. I'll be playing 4 randomizers. Each of these would take me around 2 to 4 hours individually, and basically every 5 to 10 minutes I will switch games randomly. I can switch trackers with a hotkey, so y'all will always see the active games tracker. The setup is Paper Mario, three star spirits required. DK64 with I only have to get 40 golden bananas, and there's loading zones are all randomized. Metroid Fusion, there's not much you can do there as far as settings go, but you just have to beat the game. And Minish Cap, I just need 2 elements, and there's no Dark Hyrule Castle. Anyway, folks, thank you for everything. Thanks for your support, raids, follows, subs, bits, everything, levels, especially levels. A lot of good ones tonight. See ya on Sunday. And for next week, we'll see what the schedule is. I'll have something together by then, by Sunday. Bye, folks. I'm fucking trying to find... Where the fuck is my mouse? Alright. Okay, everyone's going now. Bye, folks! Bye, anyone watching the VOD.